Live from Studio 400 at Five Towns College, you're watching Round 2 of the ECAC SSBu East Division Playoffs, brought to you by the Five Towns College Sports Broadcasting Club. I'm Max Rappaport.
I'm Tom Salvo.
And we have a lot of awesome Super Smash Bros. To watch. Your name is spelled with an I, but that's not what we're talking about today.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be D-I, like the directional input, not
yeah,
D-E.
oh yeah, that's a good point. And we'll talk more about directional input later today. That can be our our little tidbit of information we give out during our pre-show. But yeah, there is a lot to get to today. Five Towns College advancing to round 2. So we're playing up against Binghamton University today. 3rd seed in the entire playoffs. They have not lost a match yet, so...
I mean, we haven't lost a match on stream.
We haven't lost a match on stream. They haven't lost a match on our stream, or at all, because they haven't been there yet. But, yeah, if we're continuing the trend of winning on stream, then we certainly got it. We also don't know what their bracket looked like going into this. Maybe the teams that they were matched up against were a lot weaker than the teams we had to play against. I mean, say...
Do you remember what seed we were? We were like, what, 5th?
I think we're 17th
We're
overall.
17th.
We are not a high seed. We are the 19th seed overall, 5-2. All of the 5-2s made it in. So we were at the lower end. All of the 7-0s essentially got a bye for round 1.
We're working on it.
But yeah, we're working our way up. And our division was one of the only ones that had... I believe, well, maybe it's all of them actually, have four of the top teams make it into the playoffs, but we had a lot of teams at 5-2 make it in, which in part was due to the fact that we only had 7 players in our group, so there was a bye for each team. But overall, the teams in our group were very competitive. I can't speak to Binghamton's groups at all. I'm sure they played very well. You have to play pretty well to go 7-0.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We have to win today to stay in.
Yeah, the rest of the way through this tournament is single elimination for every single team. So, yeah, it's really the tournament life for everyone. But
it's ride or die right now.
But the further we get into it, the harder the teams are going to get. And yeah, let's take a look at the stats from last week. I believe we have those. We can look at how Five Towns did.
Ooh, we got fancy tonight.
Yeah, we got real fancy. Coach Evan Leiter sent this over to me himself, I think a couple days ago. But yeah, we had Pooba Dooba really closing it out for Five Towns College, as they do, on the Dr. Mario with 5 stocks taken, only 2 lost the entire tournament. Citric also holding their own. Total of 2 stocks taken, but those matches were very close. Every time we saw Citric on screen, I'm more and more impressed with the growth of the team captain, with that Ness, really loving to see it. We also had Fire Sonic LUC. Yeah, we had T-Sizzle coming out. Honestly, less than we normally see T-Sizzle playing.
I still think he's the anchor, but Pooba Dooba's been pulling through very hard recently.
I mean, Pooba Dooba just has that clutch factor. So hard to get rid of Pooba Dooba at the end.
Also,
but yeah,
that duck hunt from last week.
Oh, it was Duck Hunt versus Toon Link. T-Sizzle versus a Duck Hunt dog. And that
was projectiles.
It was projectile spam all throughout. It was really something to watch. And we also got to see T-Sizzle come out on the Kirby. I got to say, I do enjoy the Toon Link more. There's just so much projectiles
I like
thrown,
how he
so many
uses
combos.
the explosive.
Oh, yeah, the bomb into the forward air.
Yes.
Such a great kill confirm. But yeah, let's take a look at the bracket, see exactly who Five Towns College had to beat to get here, as well as the other teams in our division. So if you can see, I don't know, I believe this is the wrong one. We should be in Division B if they can go ahead and change that. This is not our division, but
nope.
I do have the graphic up here as well myself. It is Five Towns College did face off against the Mustangs from Central Maine Community College. We were able to get a 2-0 last week. Binghamton, of course, had the bye, so they have not played at all during the playoffs. But SUNY Polytechnic as well, or actually only SUNY Polytechnic from not Division B, Group 5, I believe is the group, or Group 6 is where Five Towns was placed. And so SUNY Polytechnic, also from Group 6, one of Five Towns' only 2 losses, also advancing to round 2. So if we don't have that, Five Towns to look forward to, at least we can hold out. But I am getting word that we've apparently missed the beginning of this game, and we are now getting into Pubaduba versus Zero Suit
This early?
Samus. I know, we're not used to seeing this, but immediately, as soon as he gets into it, we are seeing that stock taken from Pubaduba. 60% on him against a Zero Suit Samus player who can get pretty campy, but I don't know, Pubaduba.
That's the reason why.
Yeah.
It's such a good move, like out of shield.
Flip kick and that side B, as well as that, oh no, an SD
I mean, it
coming
does
out.
spike, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that would have spiked. The air dodge I don't think was necessary. Zero Suit Samus did just barely miss that, but Pubaduba trying to play it safe does kind of get punished for that, but still able to get a nice little combo down throw into up air there to keep the percentage going and still stay ahead in this game, not letting that SD get to him, not letting that unfortunate air dodge get to him. But yeah, some great spacing coming out from the Zero Suit Samus player.
Up B's close.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You see, the Zero Suit Samus player, I'm a Zero Suit Samus player myself, and what you really want to do is land on your opponent with that neutral air, with that Zair. You could land on them with the forward air, but none of those moves, at least after certain patches, none of those moves are safe on shield. So if Pubaduba is able to shield the neutral airs, the Zairs, then they can just hit a nice up B, and there's no downside to going for that. It will always get damage.
Really their best option? Like, that seems a little slow.
It's really good for combo starting. It's really good for kill confirms. You don't always want to use it just because it is pretty slow, especially after some nerfs. But if you space it perfectly, there's not a lot of punishes that can hit it. Of course, that up B, because Dr. Mario kind of shoots forward when he does it, he's still able to get it. But yeah, we missed over there. Pubaduba takes another stock and still ahead in percentage, 33 to 30%, but Pubaduba up a whole stock. A nice back air from the Zero Suit Reflector. Reflector comes out to block that neutral B, does not hit anyone still. A neutral air misses the tech chase. Pubaduba goes the wrong way, and both players just retreat to central stage, and there you see that again. Yeah. A beautiful out-of-shield grab to block that landing neutral air that I was talking about. That time it does hit, but the Zero Suit Samus player not able to follow up. Goes for a back throw,
That's a dead Doc.
I think he saved his jump, so he's able to live. Doc usually not able to, and goes for the pill into the forward air, just barely missing.
Almost dead even. Never mind, we got hit.
Yeah, 97 to 81. Of course, Dr. Mario a lot heavier and also hits a lot harder than Zero Suit Samus. Zero Suit really gets by on those sneaking in and out options.
Getting the kill hill will be huge because we go into the next game with 2 stocks.
Yeah,
that basically resets the 81%.
Yeah, that's essentially like, I mean, once you get up to a certain percent, it's almost like you have lost your stock. But the fact that that essentially gets reset down to 0 is such a huge thing for crew battle. And yeah, that's that up B out of shield that you were talking about that whole game. Pubaduba got so many of those and was able to close it out, resetting that stock. So for those of you who don't know how exactly the crew battle format works, each team picks one of their 4 players on the team, at least 4 players that are subbed in for this set. And they will face off in a 3-stock battle. The losing player is eliminated while the winning player gets to hold on to every one of those stocks, no matter what percentage they were on.
Yeah, they're at 100%, basically a kill. They reset it.
Reset down to 0. So if you're not taking out your opponents completely, even if you're staying pretty even in stocks, by the end it can be very lopsided in crew battle format. But yeah, when the next player comes in from that team, the player who was in the last match will jump off a stage a number of times equal to the number of stocks they lost. So they get down to that stock number, and then they basically just keep battling it out until every single player on one team is eliminated. Of course, these are still best 2 of 3 sets. So even if you get absolutely demolished by an incredible Dr. Mario player after only like 5 minutes in the ring, then you still have another set to hopefully adapt.
So, want to look at the seeds and the sets again?
Yeah, let's take a look. Let's see if we can get that bracket graphic up for everybody at home to see. I think it's very interesting to take a look at how exactly all the teams are doing.
Got the number 3 seed Binghamton versus, what was it, 17 you said?
17, yes, 17th seed out of 24. So 5 Towns College really working their way up from the bottom. But hopefully they'll be able to make it all the way. You know, the farther we get into the season, the more exciting it's going to get.
The difference is like bigger than 3.
Yeah.
Let's put in 3.
What's that?
4 Bowsers.
4 Bowsers, more than 3 Bowsers. And hopefully at some point we're going to get to see Fire Sonic LUC coming out on the Bowser. But let's take a look at what's going on now. We have the teams still remaining are BC of MSU, GWU. Of course, I don't know what all of these mean, so maybe we won't go over all of them. But JBU,
let's
the
just
Red
stick
Wolves.
to our immediate bracket here.
But yeah, if you look towards the bottom, that's where Five Towns is currently situated, playing right now the second to last row in that second column.
So we're against Binghamton right now, and our next opponents are either going to be, what, New Tech or...
Yeah, where the winner of New York Tech and Albion College will be facing off against us. Albion coming from the lower bracket, and we see Pubaduba up against a Lucina player.
So I have not high hopes about here. We got Lucina up compared to, what was it, last week? Was Lucina the one that could 0 to death?
Yeah, I think Dr. Mario, or Pubaduba that is, 0 to death a Lucina player 2 times 2 weeks ago to make it into the playoffs 4 or 5 times. Maybe it was 3 weeks ago, I don't know. This season was so on and off whether we were actually watching matches, but...
Let's see if we can do it again. Well,
yeah.
Next stop.
That is, of course, what Pubaduba is always going for, but yeah. Seems like it would be a bad matchup for Dr. Mario, but I feel like we say that every single time, and Pubaduba still manages to clean house no matter how bad the matchup seems, just so good at throwing out those pills, not letting anyone get in. And one thing that could help Dr. Mario, especially Pubaduba in this matchup, is that Lucina has no projectile, so really going to have to jump in and work their way around those pills. And if Pubaduba can keep the Lucina player at a distance, it's going to work well for him, kind of weave in those attacks when he can.
Forward aerial.
And yeah, that is one of those attacks you really want to weave in. We don't see that one coming out a lot from Pubaduba, but when it does, it is devastating. It does so much damage, and wow. Up throw into down air. I have not seen that one before.
Well,
not able to get anything
The only reason
out,
you got that was he was the tech case scenario with him being on the top flat.
Yeah, and I think if it was a little more percentage, oh my goodness, that was seconds away from a shield break, maybe milliseconds away from a shield break. Pubaduba having to take a little reset after that one, but gets another nice up B out of shield. Yep, stage spiked on the up B.
We tech those.
Yeah, going for, I think the trade, maybe going for a neutral air to take that stock away from the Lucina player, doesn't work out for him. Lucina with that, I think it's frame 1 up B. Kind of insane.
Frame 1?
Something like that. It's an insanely fast up B, especially out of shield.
Imagine if it was like a bottom frame on ledge.
Oof.
That would be nasty.
That would be. I'm very glad Lucina, well, Lucina's a pretty balanced character, I would say.
A lot more balanced than Marth.
Yeah.
Tipper.
Literally, the sword is less balanced.
Well, the sword is more balanced.
The sword is more balanced. Marth's is less balanced. And Roy's also not very balanced. But you know what
Roy's
also
isn't
isn't balanced?
It's a giant club,
yeah.
honestly.
A club, and then the end is just hitting you with gusts of wind. But a very nice follow-up from that Lucina.
Does he put the binding blade? Excuse me.
Excuse you, indeed. Trying to talk about what's going on in the match. You just want to talk to me about Fire Emblem lore, which I know you could talk to me about for ages. But yeah, a beautiful edge guard scenario coming out from Lucina. A nice back air once they got Pubaduba off the ledge. And to get Pubaduba off the ledge, it was a couple of landing aerials just following up, chasing Pubaduba all around the stage. And, you know, that is what you have to do against a player like that. What you have to do against a character like Dr. Mario is just keep that pressure up and get him when he's off stage, because that recovery is bad.
I think Pubaduba has an Uno reverse card. He just reverses any bad match but do a good one.
Yeah, I mean, he does, but
it's just the skill level.
The skill level is so high.
The characters can only carry you so far, but at the end of the day, it's the amount of skill you have with your character.
Yeah, and honestly, from what we've seen so far, it's been a lot of skill coming out from both of these teams. Pubaduba, of course, an incredible Dr. Mario player, but that Lucina did adapt and did everything that they had to do to take care of Pubaduba. I mean,
you had a stock advantage at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, had a stock advantage. They went stock for stock, though. Pubaduba able to get some nice finishes, but very early stocks taken. I don't think Pubaduba hit 100% on either of those stocks until the very last hit, which is what you have to do to Dr. Mario is gimp, gimp, gimp. Name of the game.
Very good lead for 5 Towns. What is it?
We're up.
We're at 6 now? We're at
5 stocks taken for 5 towns. 3 stocks taken for Binghamton.
We're up 2. That's our second. Would you say it's our best or second best player? Because I feel like the 2 are even between Tuba and T-Sizzle.
It's really hard to say who the best player on 5 Towns College is. Everybody is so good. Pubaduba, of course, definitely has the most insanely padded stats. I don't know, last semester, every time I saw T-Sizzle come out with that Toon Link, it felt like he was just completely unstoppable. However,
except
this
for
season,
Luigi.
Yeah, except that one Luigi.
Luigi.
Eventually, he'd take like 10 stocks, and then eventually they'd get him in the end.
Eventually.
But this season, Pubaduba has been unstoppable. And Pubaduba has been unstoppable to the point that I feel like we haven't even seen T-Sizzle play. Just because...
We saw him play last week.
We saw him play last week, but that was mostly because they were using Pubaduba as an anchor. And so when they're using T-Sizzle as the anchor, then sometimes Pubaduba just dominates so much that we don't even see...
I'd rather him dominate than not at all.
Yeah, and I don't know. A player I really miss from last semester is Toad16 on the Bowser Jr. So fun to watch. Hope to see them come back. But, I mean, Firesonic LUC stepping in and really turning up as the season has gone on. I feel like the Bowser play from them has just been so much hotter, so much more fire breath coming out.
2 Bowsers.
And, yeah, even sometimes playing against another Bowser, and nothing is better than that. Well, there's one thing better than that.
Was it 3
Bowsers? 3 Bowsers. Unfortunately, we can't see that all at the same time.
No.
But
we
do have more Smash to watch. No.
We're not playing free-for-alls.
The finals is a free-for-all.
Yeah, finals is free-for-all. It's
8-man free-for-all.
No. Yeah, 8-man free-for-all. That's a perfect amount of players, too. 8-man free-for-all.
And there is the one Bowser. Not 2, but 1.
1 Bowser.
Playing counting games here. Firesonic LUC coming in hot. Hopefully taking care of this Lucina, although this is another matchup. I would be a little bit worried for Bowser. That sword is just so hard to get in against. Those disjoints.
I think it just depends if Tough Guy Armor works against which move. Like, if you could just tank and just grab, you're fine.
Yeah, and I think Firesonic Luce does have to do a really nice job of getting in and utilizing that move a lot, really. Lucina will land on your shield, and getting a lot of damage with those up Bs out of shield is going to be good. I don't know if it's better for Dr. Mario or Bowser. It's really hard to say. Dr. Mario kills with it, but Bowser just taxes him so much.
It's absolutely Bowser up B out of shield.
Yeah. One of Bowser's
so
best
oppressive.
options. And both players just kind of missing moves, although the Lucina player from Binghamton is able to get Firesonic Luce off stage, does make an incredible recovery back, not taking too much damage, but now kind of getting juggled around by these swords, does keep his jump, so he's able to get back to center stage and goes for a grab.
Oh, no. Oh,
goes to the middle platform, but yeah, wasn't killing anyone.
Does Firesonic do the disrespectful? Never mind.
Ooh, I think he might want to now, but...
He got disrespected on.
Yeah, maybe not best to go for the disrespectful play of side being your opponent off stage. I don't know who dies first.
You die first.
You die first, so definitely not a good play to go for now, especially with a percentage lead. Gotta just go for, I don't know, maybe a smash attack through a sword move can, like, just sneak a kill and put an end to this Lucina player who, once they get rolling, is really good.
Yeah, any good smash attack just takes him out, which you kind of want to do at this point. You don't want to lose the lead completely.
Yeah, the issue is just there's so much pressure coming out from this Lucina player, and you see Firesonic Luce goes for the smash attack, but that multi-hit is able to get through the super armor. A nice up tilt almost takes the kill.
I think a grab kills from anywhere now.
Yeah, grab will kill.
Grab
side
on top
B grab. That up B isn't going to kill, but any damage is good damage. Maybe a forward tilt center stage will start to kill now.
I don't think forward tilt kills center stage.
That's
good. It's not that good.
Probably would have killed. A nice recovery going above Lucina there, but beautiful forward smash did take Firesonic Luce off stage.
Down
and that
air, up air.
Yeah.
Nope, doesn't try and team for the kill. He's going to fish for that grab.
Yeah, I think that is what he's looking for now. You see just holding shield and
he's still alive.
But he is still alive and he goes high, but caught out with that up smash.
You just go up and do it now, right? Come on.
You gotta go for
You're
something.
fishing for it.
Oh, you do not want to just spam smash attacks though, because the way this Lucina is playing,
Just walk up and forward smash.
you are not going to want to lose this stock. If you lose this stock, that puts 5 towns at a deficit.
Top flat, there we go. We've been fishing for that.
Yep, that is exactly what you called out. that Fire Sonic Loose had to do. Unfortunately, takes 2 stocks of his own to get that 1 stock from the Lucina, but
the
keeps
unironic
5
best course of action was just side B off the first.
Yeah,
That's unironically the best course of action.
If you're able to get it, then definitely go for that.
I think he had it like 2 times, honestly.
I don't think he could have made it off the side of the platform, though. He was trying.
You would be surprised how far it goes.
But I think even there is a point where you get more control, but your opponent also still gets a little bit of control.
Well, they have
where
to be
you
like
go,
a good,
so.
decent 50%, otherwise they can just mash out. But I was like saying like 90-ish%, you're not mashing out of that unless you're like god tier mashing.
Yeah, no, you gotta be both hands on it and spinning those.
I'm gonna get Nintendo. I'm gonna get Nintendo burns. I need my Nintendo gloves from the lawsuit.
Yeah, but either way, Fire Sonic Loose doing a good job of keeping 5 Towns in the lead, and now 1 more stock. Just has to get as many stocks as possible with this if he can. Can't go for the Bowser side now. Can't go for the bunny play
that doesn't
because
work
he
at
is
all.
going to die first.
He will die first.
We haven't seen him really go for something that crazy yet.
You know what's a funny thing to do with? Just pick Chrom if you're in that position.
Oh, jeez.
What? Chrom's even worse.
I wonder if players were allowed to switch in between.
I don't
if
think
they would
can.
go to Chrom to do. No, they can't. Players do have to stay on the same character until all 3
But
of their
it would
stocks
be
are
funny.
depleted.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
who's our best Chrom player? Do the thing.
Who knows the Chrom combo?
Who knows the Chrom? It's not even a combo. It's 1 button. Get him off stage.
Well, yeah, it's 1 button, but you can go neutral air, forward air into up B off stage. That's the crombo, yeah.
Crombo. The Wombo Crombo.
Wombo crombo, but I don't think we're seeing any Chrom
You know
coming
that
out from 5
You know
Towns
that clip was
College.
actually set up and prepared beforehand?
Really?
It was.
Ugh.
And they were planning to do it on someone else. They were planning to do it to someone else during that tournament, and they just happened to do it then.
Yeah, I mean, Chrom I know was pretty broken at the beginning of the game. I think a lot better than Roy, but as it's developed, Roy with that club you were talking about has just outperformed, honestly, Lucina and Chrom at this point, just being so fast and so hard hitting. That side B kills at like 50% on the ledge. The strength of a heavy with the hitboxes of a sword character.
Yeah, and Smash.
Yeah.
In the game, let's not talk about strength.
But, I don't know. The problem here for 5 Towns College is that Bowser, I think, is a pretty easy character to counterpick. And I do think that Binghamton did a good job of counterpicking to get rid of Pubaduba. I think 5 Towns, if this does go
Would you say losing 2 stocks to a guy with 1 stock is a good counterpick?
I would say anything you have to do to get Pubaduba off the stage is a good counterpick.
If that is your definition of counterpick, then yes, it was successful.
And usually we don't see Pubaduba's stocks taken until like 130, 140%. So the Lucina player, of course, it's always hard to do anything against Pubaduba, really, but honestly did a really good job of taking those 2 stocks. And let's see who is coming in next. It's a Ness.
Another Ness. And it's the same palette swap.
It is always. Last week we saw Citric up against another Ness, both of them on the Bumblebee skin. And now we got another Bumblebee coming out. We'll see if Fire Sonic Loose can't take care of this Ness. We'll probably have to send Citric out ourselves. More Ness mirrors, more Bowser mirrors.
We'll march over to the room and demand the Ness mirror.
Go beg.
Please, it would be very funny, and wear the exact same skin again so we can't tell anything apart.
Yeah, that's what we want for the broadcast, is we don't want anyone to know what's going on, especially ourselves. But very nice percentage lead, not a ton, but 26-0. 5 Towns College favored, and honestly, this is not the worst matchup for Bowser.
Oh no, I'm happy with this matchup.
I think Lucina is a lot harder for Bowser to deal with those huge disjoints, whereas, I mean, Ness does have big hitboxes, but he can kind of get canceled out by Bowser's claws and smash attacks, and the tough guy armor also is really good.
Did you notice this is a small battlefield? He can't go on top plat.
Yeah, so nowhere to hide for Ness.
Nowhere to hide for Ness. Ness doesn't like that.
But, yeah, Fire Sonic Loose just trying to weave in between these side Bs. Goes for a giant forward smash.
He just jumps. Does not care. No offensive moves.
Yeah, did not phase Ness at all. Oh, maybe it did phase him because he was not able to punish it in any way. I mean, it's better to not get hit by it, but...
I mean, 2 clean moves by Bowser and you can't grab.
Yeah, the other reason that this matchup can go all right for Bowser is because, I mean, you see Bowser at 160%, Ness at 71. It's basically even. I mean, any one hit from either of these players is getting close to killing at this point.
A scientist would tell you that's even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People who really know their math know this is even, especially with Bowser's Rage, although Ness actually going down in percentage, something you don't see that often with that Psy Magnet. And eventually, I mean, that was like 3 dash attacks connecting to Bowser in a row.
See, that was a
third
good,
one kills.
That's a good counter pick.
Yeah.
Yeah? You agree with this one? That's a successful counter pick.
I got the Psy Magnet. I gained some health back from eating that Fire Breath. That is a good counter pick.
That is a good counter pick. He didn't die once.
Did it matter that he was 4% lower?
No.
Not really, but...
It helps.
It helps.
I mean...
It helps the mental game, too.
I mean, that would have survived it down
Yeah,
smash.
exactly. Maybe,
yeah,
maybe would have helped.
made all the difference.
Didn't end up making the difference, but it once you throw out that Psy Magnet once, it does kind of force the Bowser player to no longer go for Fire Breath, because they're like, well, if I go for this move, then you can just react Psy Magnet, and you're going to be gaining health instead of losing it every time.
Well, it's the equivalent of doing a counter.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like, you're kind of conditioning your opponent at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's just one of Bowser's best tools taken away, when maybe sometimes it would still work if the Ness player goes for a different option, but Fire Sonic Luce doing a good job taking care of that Lucina. I think just did get the 1 stock overall, and that's the thing. That's what's so crazy about crew battles is you can kind of come back if you have one player taking a ton of stocks from the other team. If you have one player who just stays in on that last stocks and gets a couple extra, then you can really come back really from nowhere. But
it's dead even right now.
Yeah, dead even, 6-6. And this is the kind of match we are hoping for today. This is the kind of match I was looking forward to. I feel like the matches haven't been close enough. We haven't even seen a set 3. But
no.
It's what I want to see.
No, you don't.
I want to see it.
I don't.
Well, I want to see it only if 5 Towns College goes down in the first one. That's when we need the rally. That's when we got to take it all the way back.
Much better. I don't want to see set 3.
We got to show bias here. That's what the whole stream is all about.
Yeah, bias.
Yeah. I mean, if we make it to the finals...
That'd be nice.
Who do I dress up as? Dr. Mario, probably. I'm dressing up as Pooba Dooba. But we have T-Sizzle coming in, another heavy hitter from 5 Towns College.
We'll dress you up as Link Blondie.
Ugh, you can be Toon Link, I'll be Dr. Mario.
I mean, I do have a sword for that already.
Exactly. So you're already ready. And I already have a bunch of pills, so it works out either way. Let's see what T-Sizzle has for this Ness player from Binghamton University in this next match, taking an early percentage lead and just throwing out those little annoying moves that Toon Link and T-Sizzle only can. Throwing out that boomerang, and I don't think the Ness player has a jump, so they're going to have to.
When did he get to 100%? I blinked.
I mean, it wasn't even any combos. It was just tiny hit after tiny hit, throwing out these projectiles at the perfect angle to make it hard for the Ness player to get back on stage. Goes for that grab.
Nice.
With the bomb.
Off stage.
T-Sizzle, such a technical player. So fun to watch.
Nice.
Gets the 2-frame on the forward tilt. What is that?
My man's working on his timing.
Yeah, and
My
he is
man's
getting
playing
them.
Osu.
Honestly, compared to a lot of the other games, I don't know how much Osu translates. But able to recover with that Zair there. Throws down the bombs to save his recovery, but up to 105%. T-Sizzle does not want to take a lot more damage. And, you know, if T-Sizzle can get a 3-stock here, that would be huge for 5 Towns
I would
College.
love a 3-stock, but also
2-stock would be pretty nice, too. Just kind of has to dodge out of this Ness player's moves. T-Sizzle does go for some risky plays sometimes, though. So if the Ness is able to do some options that T-Sizzle doesn't expect, then it could go wrong for him.
Also,
Ness,
I don't think PSI Magnet does anything.
No, it does not.
Energy projectiles.
All of Toon Link's projectiles are physical and not energy. So yeah, the Psy Magnet won't be gaining him any life. Maybe part of the reason that you want to go Toon Link here rather than Psy Trick on the counter pick, the Ness counter pick. But T-Sizzle evening up the percentage
You almost
now.
got F-smash. Did you see the jab boomerang?
Oh, I did. Barely missing. And
You missed the grab.
Oh,
You must have grabbed the ledge.
yeah.
That's
and
unfortunate.
it is unfortunate. Not much you can do there. Does just have to keep this percentage low and try and not get another stock lost. The Ness up to kill percentage, but I mean, Toon Link does not have a ton of kill options. T-Sizzle does really well at kind of getting you into a position where you have to walk into a forward air or an up air, but this Ness player has been doing a much better job as the game goes on of playing around these projectiles, just not getting hit by the bombs and the boomerang.
I thought that was going to go on T-Sizzle, honestly.
Yeah, it was close, but a nice up smash, taking a page out of Pubaduba's book and going for that up smash.
Oh, did you know if 2 players got hit in the top at the same time, it's RNG whether who wins.
For which move?
If 2 players go off the top lasso.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on which animation you get. Because if you get the falling sprite in the background, that's much slower than just getting instantly deleted.
I mean, I think it's going to be pretty hard for us to see that, especially in this matchup, but
I'm
it
just
is interesting
saying,
to know about.
The Ness did go tie off screen. I just let it
Yeah.
fun.
And that is a beautiful bomb into forward air. Great DI from the Ness player, not dying to that, but
He chose the coward's way out.
what happened there? Was he too low? Did he just know he was too low?
He didn't want to get hit by all the projectiles, so he was just waiting to go lower.
Lower
but then
and
he was
lower.
too
then,
late.
Yeah,
by the
maybe an
time he-
accidental fast fall or
I
something
wouldn't say it was
like
an accidental fastball. I would say it was too late. He had no good places to start his circle.
Yeah,
Again, drawing circles very hard.
drawing circles, figuring out the best time to draw circles.
There's a whole website about that.
What's the website?
I don't remember. I just know there's a website with drawing circles with your mouse, and it
Oh.
just like grades you on how well.
Oh, no, I have seen that.
There's
yeah.
a whole website for that. We gotta get that
It's
Ness
really
in
hard to do
practice.
that perfect. Yeah, that's how Citric trains for
Yeah.
every match. He's just drawing perfect circles. He gets out the.
circle.
He's doing the whiteboard tech.
the whiteboard.
The
whole
only way to get
arm.
good at Ness.
The whole. Yeah, you gotta draw circles.
You practice that, and you practice pressing side B as many times as possible, as fast as you can.
Just get that muscle memory down.
Yeah. All right. How many jumps can I cancel with Psy Magnet? The cooler you look playing Ness, the
No,
better
there
you
is no
feel,
cool
the
way of
more
playing
scared
Ness.
your opponents look.
There is no cool way to play Ness.
Some of those Nesses that just fly around the stage, like basically just floating with that Psy Magnet, I think they look incredibly cool. Especially the
disagree.
combos where you can go Psy Magnet, the hitbox of Psy Magnet into back air.
Oh, no, you just
it's so
reminded
cool.
me of a very evil thing you can do with 2 Nesses.
Oh, yeah, you get somebody caught in between. Luckily, there's no
Yeah.
doubles, so we're
You
not going to
can
see
do-
that
you can
coming
just
out.
bully someone with
Yeah.
that. It's an infinite, too.
Yeah, it is. You can do it with
Just-
Isabelle,
yes.
too. Anybody who has one of them is little hitboxes.
No, you can't do that. No, you can do it with a single Isabelle. You need 2 Nesses.
Well, what do you think of that matchup, though? Ness versus Toon Link. Who do you think does well there?
I mean, I think you just saw the matchup, so
Yeah.
I think you should figure out my opinion pretty easily that the Toon Link wins because
And-
the Ness cannot absorb any of his projectiles with the PSI.
Yeah, I think that is honestly a big part of Ness's. Ness can be good against projectile characters. Against like Samus, that charge shot can just get essentially neutralized. Like you don't want to go for the charge shot when
But-
they can gain like 10% off of it.
Here's the big difference between the projectiles. Toon Link's projectiles linger. Ness's
Yeah.
don't. So you just like keep throwing them out, and there's just like 2 to 3 hitboxes out on screen. While Ness, you only get 1 hitbox.
And especially with how floaty Ness is, you can. And T-Sizzle is really good at this, of like predicting where an opponent is going to be in the air, so that he can just get one more arrow hit or one more
You just
boomerang hit, and sometimes that forces them into a bad air dodge. I mean, Stock 1, you saw that. Unfortunately, we don't have replays today, but Stock 1, you saw that essentially cause...
no. Do we like
The Ness's
predict
death.
that? No, the
Ooh.
Isabelle.
Yeah, every character that you can troll people with in doubles is coming out today. T-Sizzle loses that first stock. It is 3-2, and let's see how he does against an Isabelle player. I mean,
you see
what
that
do you
he
think about
planted-
this
He
matchup?
planted the what are they called? Gyros on ledge.
For the Isabelle player?
Yeah, they're called
Oh,
gyros.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the food.
No, not the food. The potted rocket, I suppose.
I don't know what they're all exactly.
But yeah, what do you make of this matchup, Thomas? Who do you think is favored here?
I personally like Isabelle in this matchup. I know she doesn't have as good as projectiles, but the fishing rod is so good, and also the area denial of the gyro is really good too.
Yeah, not letting... I mean, you can kind of just sit behind that. And the other thing I was going to say is that pocket. Taking away Toon Link's boomerang, taking away those bombs to use for your own combos. I mean, we'll see how well the Isabelle player uses T-Sizzle's projectiles to their advantage.
What was her down
But
special?
Keeping it even right now.
Oh, wait, no, it was
the down
gyro,
special
yeah.
is the gyro. Yeah, the plant a little bomb for you. Very even percentages now, though. 74 to 72.
I don't know why. Sometimes I think they're Echo Fighters.
Oh,
it feels wrong.
Yeah, no. Isabel is her own dog. She is not just another villager. She is here to.
She is
collect
not
your
a
taxes.
villager also.
I don't know what she does.
No, she does not collect taxes. That is
Tom
for the.
Doe.
That is Tom Doe. He collects your taxes.
They gotta add him to the game, especially with tax
He is
season
in the
coming
game.
up.
He's an assist trophy.
Yeah, but you gotta add him as a character. Trying to do my taxes. Right now, the Isabel player, I mean, both of these players kind of just sitting back and throwing projectiles at each other, and not really any big moves coming out. But
No one is
both
playing
players
the
have,
game.
yeah, they've tickled each other up to 100%. 119 now for Isabel, with a couple Zares and that boomerang coming out. Nice shield from the Isabel player. T-Sizzle goes for more boomerang throws and does hit that one. Goes for the forward air, but misses it.
T-Sizzle dies to a party popper.
Ooh, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if the forward smash comes out to take away T-Sizzle's stock, or maybe forward smash comes out of T-Sizzle's own to take away this Isabel player stock. But the Isabel player doing a really good job at keeping T-Sizzle out. Has been hitting those projectiles, but the projectiles for Toon Link don't kill.
Are just living to infinity.
Yeah. And T-Sizzle really wants to take this stock away, going off stage, which isn't something we see him do that often, honestly. Usually just spamming those projectiles to make it hard for his opponent to get back. But
why did you just throw him in the back? That would have killed.
the back never kills. The back does not go very far. The front kills. The up and down can kill eventually, but that back never kills. Both of these players, as you said, living to essentially infinity. 177
back air kill
to 153. And yeah, back air, not a kill move at all. That is a combo starter,
and now we're
anything. And we're back to 0. We'll see if these players take it all the way to the end this time, or maybe if someone lands a crazy combo or gets a nice read out of nowhere.
That gyro's very good area denial right
Yeah,
now.
very good, right underneath the platform. T-Sizzle does break it, but takes a lot of percentage for it, and the Isabel player gets another one planted right away immediately.
Oh,
just getting them set up every time.
Yeah, this is the Isabel's game plan now. Just keep playing the gyro, deny the area, because Toon Link keeps dash attacking into them to get them away, but then you frame trap yourself.
Yeah, because even if you do dash attack to clear it, it's still getting that one tiny hit on you. And T-Sizzle having to play really, really slow. I mean, I believe this was their counter pick stage, too. So the Isabel player probably knows this is where I want to go to take away Toon Link's advantage, take away that bomb placement. And I mean, the side B, the fishing rod from that spot on the middle platform covers so much space, and it's just so hard for T-Sizzle to get in. He's essentially relegated to just a tiny little corner of the stage, can't run in to get underneath the Isabel either, and just so much area coverage, like you were talking about with those
Yeah, why does that
moves.
dash attack have such a nice hitbox?
I don't know.
Why does the potted plant have to come out?
The potted plant, essentially another projectile, really, for Isabel. I think it has
the potted
projectile
plant
properties.
coming out.
T-Sizzle goes for a Zare into a down smash, which barely misses, but he's on his last stock at 140%, and just about anything for Isabel will kill here. That fishing rod is terrifying, hanging off the ledge, and those forward airs are too. The closer you get to Isabel, the harder they hit, but T-Sizzle just taking more and more percentage, and eventually it gets to a point where anything kills. Those plants will kill, but T-Sizzle finding a way to get in, but that fishing rod does take away T-Sizzle's last stock. So, one more player from Five Towns College. Not sure who it's going to be. Not sure if we have subs coming in yet. But they're going to have to take away 2 stocks from an incredibly campy Isabel.
Yes.
And I think that's going to be a tall order. I mean, only 2 stocks from that Isabel. But did seem like they came in at the end to anchor their team and just be like, nope, we're playing this as slow as possible. I'm going to sit right here. I know where I want to be, and I'm going to camp you out.
They out-camped our camper.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. T-Sizzle doesn't always play like a camper.
No,
he does when he has to. When he's up against
aggressive.
a Duck Hunt or he's up against an Isabel.
He plays very aggressive.
But yeah, when he can get in, that's how he wants to play.
There's 2 forms of some characters: the campy version and the aggressive version.
Yeah. And Toon Link is definitely one of those characters. Also, Young Link. You can play Samus that way too. You can get in pretty aggressive.
Any character with a
ton of projectiles.
No,
and
I was
a
gonna
lot of speed.
Say distance grab. No.
Yeah, the Zares.
Yeah, they can just switch on a dime which place they want to play, because that one move changes everything about them depending on how you use it.
I mean, another character that can play like that is Zero Suit Samus, and does have the distance grab, also just so fast, has the flip kick to get away, couple good spacing options, but
distance grab does have a name, I'm just blanking on it.
Yeah,
Chain
I
grab,
forget it
hook
too.
grab.
I think it is a chain grab.
Yeah, no, it's a chain grab. There it is.
Because probably the first character to have one was a chain. It was probably Link, right? Or Toon Link.
What was N64? Yeah, it was probably Link. Yeah, with the hook shot.
Yeah. Either way, though, if Citric is sitting in the back for Five Towns College, I think Ness kind of lines up well into Isabelle.
Yeah, but then you have the last character, and they can choose whoever they want. It's not looking good right now.
No, this is the last player from Binghamton. So just this Isabelle remaining.
From Five Towns.
No. Last from Five Towns. So this is last player from each team now.
Did I black out one match?
Yeah, I think you missed one. T-Sizzle took away, or not? Yeah, T-Sizzle took away that.
It was the
Ness player, the Lucina.
Lucina.
And who was first? Somebody that Pooba Dooba dominated. The Zero Suit.
The Zeros.
And now the Isabelle.
I blacked out.
You blacked out.
I think she was just like.
Well, you're here now. So yeah, one player left. Five Towns College currently up one stock, but it's anybody's game at this point.
Oh no, it is.
And
my attitude is now flipped around. I thought I was like, okay, we have a hurdle of 3, 4. We have a hurdle of 5 stocks to get through. No, this is manageable.
We got 2 stocks left, 3 stocks of our own, and yeah, I think Citric would do pretty well into an Isabelle. You can break that the gyro with your side Bs, and then they would kind of linger on the ground for a little bit, so it kind of becomes your own spacing tool. I think so, because
if they linger, yes, then I would agree.
Because it combusts.
Yes, if it lingers, I agree. If it does not, that's still.
Yeah, still it's a good tool for getting rid of it.
Yeah, but you're still effectively getting frame trapped at that point if the Isabelle is fast enough, or if she especially
sets up her
with
rod. With that drop down, like if you do it on if the Isabelle's camping a platform, has the gyro set up and drops down to go for a forward air. But Five Towns College is going to have the opportunity to take it to whatever stage they want to. And I think that's more important here than which character and which player comes in, is getting Isabelle off of, it was Smashville, right?
I think the Smashville has a bunch of different setups, even with stuff off, with the interferences off.
Oh, geez. Citric with a new character coming out. We have not seen this one yet. This is the Mii Sword Fighter.
You know what's funny? I saw a funny combo video last night of Mii Sword Fighter.
Well, hopefully we see some more combos coming out from Citric here. This is a stage with platforms, but I think it's a little more manageable for anyone going up against an Isabelle here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. The players are looking at each other right now. Yeah, possibly a lag test, possibly some Wi-Fi issues going on. Maybe a controller disconnect too from the other team. Either way, let's talk about the stage for a minute. Pokemon Stadium 2, I think, is a lot easier to play against an Isabelle than that Smashville that we just saw, because even if Isabelle is camping on one of those platforms, you just go to the other platform. You just run away.
Yeah, it's not one platform in center stage. That was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's not how Smashville's set up all the time.
Yeah.
I think you just got RNG'd wrong.
No, that's Town and City that switches in and out.
They're like the same thing.
Yeah, Smashville always has that center platform, and it can be so frustrating to play on.
I swear, those stages are like the same thing.
They are. They have the same background. I think one of them is daytime, one of them is nighttime.
Is that really it? We could have had Poke Floats.
Oh, looks like the players are actually fighting now. Isabelle just going for the dash attacks off the ledge this time. Does set up that gyro eventually, but Citric just throwing out projectiles of their own, and having that side B is going to be really good to take care of those gyros from across stage. Hits the up B, able to make it back, but this is something to be a little bit worried about. Isabelle camping on that platform while you're off stage.
We've seen a Mii Brawler last year.
Yeah, we had it was Toad 16 had the Mii Brawler last year, had some nice combos. We have not seen a Mii Sword Fighter yet, but Citric doing a really good job of hitting those forward airs and keeping this percentage even, going for up airs, forward airs, and just big hitboxes against an Isabelle can work pretty well. Isabelle, honestly, the hardest time that she has is going up against a sword fighter or anyone who's just really good at brawling close up, Isabel does not have a ton of great options. Has a lot of ways
That is
to distance herself.
Pyra up B. That is Pyra up B. I cannot be convinced otherwise.
I can't believe that killed
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
That was 70%, and it killed the back way. I mean, that had to be like DI mix-up. Like, there's no way the Isabel player thought
I do
they were
not
going that way.
believe that move existed.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this was Pyra. This was Mythra, or yeah, Pyra up B before Pyra Mythra. The original Pyra Mythra, me sword fighter. I mean, customizable character, you can switch options, not during the game, but you still can. Citric, one more stock to take, and he's still on his first, racking up a nice amount of percent with these little shurikens and the side Bs, just being as annoying as possible, which, you know what? Against this Isabel player is exactly what you have to do. Does get taken out by the traffic sign, though.
Honestly, I'm playing as reckless as I want this stock.
Yeah.
I'm a stock lead. As long as I give it to 100%, I'm happy.
Yeah, get in there, go nuts, and just, I don't know, these little projectiles are doing such a good job of just stopping the Isabel from setting up those gyros, stopping the Isabel from feeling like they have space to set anything up, and just pushing through.
Me sword fighter in a corner.
Yeah.
No one puts me sword fighter in a corner.
Citric doing a great job of getting out and making it back to center stage, just ignoring that gyro. It is right there, although now it's cleared up.
He's gone.
But yeah, a nice grab into forward air. Citric dodges through it, goes for the F smash, barely misses it, just back to neutral, back to throwing out projectiles for both of these players. A nice neutral air from Citric gets the Isabel all the way to the ledge, but a nice reversal from them gets Citric off stage, and this is where this Isabel player has been thriving against Citric. He has to make his way back to center stage as quickly and efficiently as possible. Goes for the nair, but
Gyro's
doesn't make it. Yeah, gyro is gone, so now he's able to recover, get some of that space back, but a nice forward air coming out from this Isabel player pushes Citric back into that corner, and he really has to get out, doing a nice job of just keeping the pressure up with these shurikens, but still has to get out of that corner and get some more damage on this Isabel player. You want to get as much damage as you can this stock, even if you don't take the kill with 2 stocks remaining. You just got to make sure you get that percentage up so that anything kills. Get another nice up B, get another smash attack, maybe a forward air.
That fishing run is so impressive.
Yeah, and it takes 2 shurikens to break that gyro, which is kind of annoying. Goes, somehow dodges
smash
through
out of
that
shield
fishing hook,
again.
but yeah, the up smashes up close are catching Citric off guard. Last stock scenario for both of these teams, both of these players in set number 1. We'll see who takes it. A nice neutral air. Again, that is the hits that Citric has been landing, are these neutral airs out of nowhere. But overall, the Isabel player has been dealing a lot more percentage. A nice side B catching the Isabel too. So pretty even percentages. Now 82 to 88, so about as even as it can get. Both of these players retreating to their sides of the stage, and it's just going to be a move out who can land a big hit first. These players will keep pushing these small projectiles at each other until someone breaks.
Someone will break soon.
Yeah.
Or I will first.
Eventually it's going to happen. Only the first hit of that down air connects from Citric. That could have been huge. Could have sent the Isabel off stage, but that is a nice side B.
Anyone's game.
And a nice forward
air,
air,
Is he going to do Pyra up B again?
Oh my
Whoa,
goodness, Citric! You're crazy!
I was going to have a heart attack.
It didn't spike, but blows up Isabel's own gyro. Goes for the up smash out of shield again. Probably would have taken the stock at that point. Barely doesn't. Citric pushed off stage. Can he make it back? Can he avoid the fishing hook? Avoid everything. Blows up Isabel with her own gyro again. But
anyone's game.
Still anyone's game. Last stock, last hit. It cannot get any closer, and this is only the first set. Who is going to take it here? Citric with a beautiful side B to knock Isabel off stage. The shuriken follows up, but Isabel has that balloon to make it back from anywhere. Down smash takes it with bad DI, and oh my goodness, Citric popping up. Wow. Thomas with the call out, Citric with the down smash. What an insane first set. And you know, not a long break before we get into the second set. So stay tuned.
We might see you in the third.
It's coming up soon. Yeah, if there's a third set, I am begging everybody to let us get back on because I want to watch more of these 2 teams compete. 5 Towns College, up a set, but
we'll see you
another
back soon.
soon to come with Fernando and David.
See you soon.
Hey.
What's going on, guys? We are here back for set 2. I'm Fernando Gomez.
I'm David Frith.
And looks like we've got an insane start to a fantastic set 2. We've got T-Sizzle.
We have the rematch of the Ness, Bumblebee Ness against T-Sizzle, our very own Toon Link, who beat him last time, but let's see what happens this round.
Look at like some insane projectile work from T-Sizzle as always.
Yeah, as we saw from last round, T-Sizzle does bring the pain whenever he plays against a Ness, and with his physical projectiles, he can get through Ness's down B very easily.
Look at that. Somebody wiggle that. There we go.
And T-Sizzle gets the Ness right off the stage, and then he back
nice
throws.
back throw.
Oh, but he DIs.
Ooh, good
right,
DI from the Ness over here.
Oh, but the bomb almost gets him. The bomb almost.
Ooh,
the bomb almost gets him
upbeat.
again.
All right, we've got some great shield pressure from T-Sizzle over here, but Ness is just calling back with those side Bs.
Both at very high percents right now, so both of them have to be very careful.
There we go. That's that first stock.
Yeah, up air takes out the first stock of the whole entire set. Let's see how T-Sizzle can stay at this high percent and possibly take another stock.
Here we go. Some nice jab work from Ness over here. Not quite enough.
Oh,
but it might be.
No, he's.
Oh, that
Ooh.
uppy, that PK Thunder.
That
He's tracing him with that Thunder.
Yeah, he's chasing him with it. And right back to neutral. Toon Link's throwing out his neutral B, the arrows, trying to make sure that Ness stays away from him because he doesn't want to die. It'd be a shame. It'd be a shame.
Yeah, I mean that's another stock.
Just like that,
T-Sizzle is
T-Sizzle
crazy
working
with
it up. But he does take damage from his own bomb.
He's giving himself a handicap.
Oh,
there we go. There's that first stock.
The Nair kills the Toon Link, sadly. But you know, we're back at 0, and at 0, you have nothing to fear except getting footstooled.
Or a spike.
Yeah.
There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Oh, put him in the blender. There we go. Look at that. Some beautiful, beautiful work from T-Sizzle over here. Dropping him at 90 almost.
The bomb. See, this is what I love to see T-Sizzle do, especially with the Ness off stage.
Dropping the bombs off the ledge is just, the technique is insane.
Just making sure that Ness just gets
Stays
punished.
down, yeah. Here we go. Nice and close neutral.
Oh, man.
There we go. There. Oh, the up air. That up air would have killed. That collided.
Oh, the forward tilt. Possible. Oh,
some diagonals.
Come on, drop that bomb.
This guy loves his diagonal boomerangs. Here we go. Bomb at the ledge. Not quite. There we go.
The Nair taking Toon Link off stage. The bomb keeping Ness in his shield. And Ness once again taking Toon Link off the stage. Oh, but the PK Fire catches him. And the yo-yo.
The yo-yo.
The yo-yo in the 2-frame. It's like butter.
Come on, man.
Oh, but the up air catching him out of shield.
Can we get
the forward
There
tilt?
we go. That's game. T-Sizzle takes the first player off Binghamton. Down to 1 stock. We'll see how he can go with this second match. But, you know, David, I mean, after that first set, I think we got a pretty good chance today. I don't know about you.
I liked what T-Sizzle did. Obviously, he went against the Ness again rematch. Same stocks taken.
Hey.
Yeah, he won the rematch.
Second verse, same as the first.
Exactly.
I mean, right now, the Five-Town Sound is looking really good in these second round of the playoffs. I mean, Binghamton is what, the 3rd seed?
Yeah, 3rd seed. And
in the whole tournament versus us, who are the 19th.
Which is,
and we've already taken 1 set, so who knows what the second set will hold. But right now we're looking pretty good. I think T-Sizzle, you know, one of the better players on the team when it comes to just insane and precise projectile work.
Yeah, I don't know what he does. It's like he knows the code in the game.
He's got the projectiles downloaded.
Like even when the boomerang goes off screen, it's like he just knows.
He loves the bomb at the ledge and the diagonal boomerang. That's his bread and butter right there. You know, now the question is, who's Binghamton going to bring out next?
I think it might be the Zero Suit.
You think they're bringing out the Zero Suit against T-Sizzle?
Yeah, I think so. Zero Suit can definitely get around a lot of Toon Link's.
Very much a movement-heavy character.
Yeah.
I think they might be bringing back the Isabel.
Ooh.
Because
okay.
Isabel was
Yeah,
able to
Isabel
clean
was a
up
good
T-Sizzle
counter.
last set.
A very good counter.
So who knows? You know, only time will tell once they send out their next person.
Yeah, but if they send out their anchor too early, gang wins.
That's true.
Yeah.
If they send out their anchor too early, then the rest of the team falls very easily.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's very interesting.
And you know what?
Isabella,
It
yeah,
looks
look
like
at
I
you.
was right. It was
Yeah.
Isabel coming up for the second person for Binghamton. Let's see if T-Sizzle has gotten the download on this Isabel yet.
Yeah, with all these projectiles coming out, giving Isabel even more projectiles. Got to be real careful. What?
What? Oh, lag test
Uh-oh.
maybe? Per-chance? What happened there?
Homie stuff.
Homie stock.
Yeah.
I don't think they can homie stock in the ECAC rules, buddy.
Yeah, maybe we're just restarting.
Maybe just a lag test.
Wrong stage might have been chosen, possibly.
Maybe. Who
Yeah.
knows?
I mean, if I was Isabel, I wouldn't want to go to PS2 either.
That you know what? Those platforms are not Isabel conducive.
Yeah, but if I'm going against the Isabel, I'm 100% banning Smashville and Town and City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So I'm curious. As
you don't
to
want Isabel having that home field advantage.
No, not at all.
Oh man.
So I'm really curious to see what stage was chosen. If it was Kalos, that would be crazy.
Oh
but
man.
let's see.
Are we gonna see a Kalos?
Kalos is
No, small
Yeah,
battlefield?
battlefield. Yeah, small battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is just PS2, but again.
Yeah, but you know, smaller blast zones, so easier to kill.
True.
Yeah.
A little bit of a.
No, Isabel should be starting on that top platform, but I don't make the rules here.
True.
Isabel being able to start on the ground, putting down that gyro.
Dang.
I don't know if that
That-
should be allowed. But
That percent lead is insane.
yeah, so all it
Just a
takes is
couple of
just a little bit of
seconds.
hits from Isabel. And then it's
I
all
will
over.
say, Isabel is the bane of my existence.
I don't think I've
As-
ever seen that down throw hit into the bomb combo ever before. That was crazy. Oh my gosh! Just look how far the.
Oh my.
This is insane.
What is
are you
it?
supposed to do?
Oh, he's getting carried.
Oh,
no.
what are you supposed to do, man?
T-Sizzle.
Forward air.
No, it was the other way around.
Forward air.
T-Sizzle didn't get the download on the Isabel. The Isabel got the download on T-Sizzle.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, now we're even. We're down 9-9.
Yeah, I probably would. I don't know what you're supposed to do there.
Listen, as an Incineroar main who cannot, I cannot figure out how to go up against an Isabel.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Who do we
All
go
right,
up
we're going to
against
take.
next?
It's a good question. We're going to take a look at that replay real quick
Yeah,
in
that's-
just a moment. Here we go. Here's the replay with the fancy transition. Here we go. We've got a replay of the
Oh,
last
this is
two
the
matches.
nest, yes.
So we've got some highlights. Look at that T-Sizzle, the T-Sizzle highlight reel, if you will.
Yes, he took Ness
He's taking those nest stocks like it's nothing.
like it's candy.
Taking candy from a nest.
But he took the damage from his own bomb, adding
Yeah.
to his percentage, and got himself killed. But
I mean, here comes that yo-yo 2-frame.
yeah, Yo-Yo's rough, man.
That
he's
was
like,
crazy. That hit was crazy.
If you're not a floaty character, you just gotta take it, because he can just hold down that down.
It was
smash
very.
forever.
There we go. There's that replay from the first set. Oh.
Pooba Dooba.
The doc is in, folks. Let's see. Oh,
He
his
might be
mind is clear.
I think he's a vet for this one.
Oh, he might be a vet.
He might be the
Dr.
vet.
Mario's got his vet degree for this one.
Yeah, he works on everybody. E for everyone.
These hands are rated E for everyone. Here we go. Some nice.
See, I don't think I've ever seen a Dr. Mario use the Nair in such a good way. Just knows he's gonna try to get up off the stage.
Isabel's fishing for those pills. Trying to steal them.
Oh, the gyro caught him.
Oh,
man, that's so
tough
much
gyro.
damage.
Listen, man. I hate Isabelle as a character. The gyro, the slingshot spam, it's tough to play against. I mean,
yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do, man.
It's tough to download, but hopefully our doc here has got the download.
Yeah, look at the control she has, so you can stop you from putting pressure on her when she gets back to ledge. It's just if you especially if she aims it perfectly, you just can't do anything. You just have to let her get to ledge. That forward air is powerful. And it obviously stops projectiles.
Oh, one stock.
Forward aerial.
Forward aerial. Shout out Alpharad. That's a stock.
Oh, no.
But the gyro.
Yeah. Gyro?
We keep...
As an Italian man, I don't think he's not much of a fan of gyros.
Here we go.
Oh,
blocking that fishing rod. Ooh.
And the gyro's gone,
The
so
throw.
we have a lot of states to play with now. If he stays on top of her, she can't put down another one.
We gotta.
Oh, but he gets off stage.
We got the doctor's orders. Doctor's.
Ooh, in the forward throw, getting him off.
She
the
had
ledge,
an apple.
Yeah.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Did she just pull that pill in with her fishing hook?
I think she did.
I didn't know she could do that.
I guess I didn't know. Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
That's, what is it? 7-year-old game now?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Isabelle was there at launch. That's crazy.
Isabelle
actually,
was there.
Yeah,
at
she was
launch.
there at launch. Thought Tom Nook was getting in the game, but it was actually Isabelle.
This is some tough. Oh, there we go.
Smash. Coming from Dr. Mario.
Another stock
victory.
lead.
See in the broom, she's dusting up in the air, just trying to get you and keep you out. But don't worry, it looks like our boy Poopa Doopa is coming on through. Oh, but the fishing hook can't reel him in. And
the nair at ledge.
The nair at ledge.
That's
Every
new
single
for,
time. It's
that's
good.
New for
it's so
Poopa.
good. He's just showing it off. It's just I don't know. I guess nair at ledge is just the correct option from now on.
Yeah, clearly against an Isabelle. Oh.
Yep. Get those balloons out. Oh, and the up smash had a
up
shield.
Smash.
The Dr.
Combo?
Mario special.
Combos? No,
Oh,
no
nope,
shield spike for you. Or a stage spike.
Oh,
and the back throw. Dang.
Ooh.
He really is a vet because he just put that dog down.
Yes, sir.
That's insane. Dr. Mario Poopa Doopa takes down Isabelle 3 stocks in 1 match. What an impressive match. I mean, that Isabelle was such a threat in that first set that, you know, I think 5 Towns can breathe a sigh of relief after that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Isabelle being gone. Now they have a Zero Suit and the Lucina now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, who knows if they have backup. But let's take a look at that replay with that fancy transition. Let's see that again.
Yeah, like just look at the
Look at that. That
protection
grab
of the
and
ledge.
that throw.
Yeah, actually,
Really?
I think the Isabelle just did regular get up every time, which I guess that's the proper option for Isabelle.
I guess.
'Cause she doesn't want to jump. She gets caught in the jump.
Caught in the
loses
jump, she's getting
Yeah.
aerials. But regular get up,
Yeah.
get caught by the grab.
Exactly.
It's a
yeah.
lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose.
You
That's
know
why
what it
we're
is?
seeing those nairs so much,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. See? Poopa Doopa knows.
He really does have
He
a
knows.
PhD.
Yeah, he's got a PhD, philosophy.
He got a PhD in giving hands.
Yes, sir. E for
Throwing
everyone.
hands. E for everyone. I'm so proud of that one. He really is a vet. He put that dog down.
But next, I think it might be the Zero Suit.
You think they're sending the Zero Suit against Doc? I think
Yeah.
it might be the Lucina against Doc, honestly. We could both be wrong, and they might just pull somebody new.
Yeah, they might just have a slew of people behind
They might
them.
have backup. Who knows?
They might even have a Dr. Mario.
Dude, double Doc.
A Doc Ditto would be crazy.
Double Doc Ditto is crazy.
That would be insane.
You know what? You know what's crazier than 2 Docs?
What's crazier than 2 Docs?
A Doc and a Bowser.
Well,
You imagine-
the Bowser's on our team. I don't think we
Well,
want to see
who
our
know-
teammates fighting.
Well, who knows if...
Oh,
I was right.
Lucina,
It was a
see?
Lucina. There we go. You know what's crazier than a Doc and a Bowser?
It's crazier than that.
2 Bowsers.
2 Bowsers.
2 Bowsers. Anyway,
All right, Bo.
Poopa Doopa's
See?
down a stock.
Now that the Isabelle's out, Town and City comes back.
Yeah, literally. There we go.
And just like that, we get to see Isabelle stage without Isabelle. So
Here we go.
yeah, but this is very dangerous because
Lucina's very fast.
Yeah, Lucina chases you down, and if you're on that platform, Lucina won't let you down.
This is a much faster game than the last one.
This is where Lucina gets to call uppies.
Oh, yeah. Not upbees, uppies.
You stay on that platform, and if you try to come down, she will put you back up there. But it's very impressive to see that Pubaduba is just keeping himself on the ground. And he's even making her use the platform herself.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
I'm going to say something I totally forgot. I'm mad about it now. I had a good one.
Well, I mean, they don't have doctors in the FE universe.
This is true.
So this is very new for Lucina, I'm sure.
modern medicine.
But Lucina getting Dr. Mario off stage and trying to.
Here we go. Ooh, that spacing there. Yeah, she was expecting
spacing.
the roll.
Yeah, I mean.
Ooh, good shield.
Me landing right in front of him.
Go.
No fear. No fear from Lucina at all.
All right.
Lucina missing the side.
Good shield pressure on Doc.
Oh,
Doc going for the forward.
For a smash attack there.
Yeah.
That was dangerous. See, this is the Lucina just controls so much space, and she has really good frames where even just a simple jab you probably wouldn't.
There's that down B.
But the down B, not getting the kill
quite,
yet. But
some great damage.
See, look at so much air control, so much speed up the down throw.
Oh, there's a throw.
Yep.
Oh, that did nothing. That's such a high percent.
Oh yeah, it's a combo move. It's not much you can do. She doesn't have a single kill in her actually. she is a strike character, and the Ukrainian pill coming out.
The Ukrainian pill.
Doc. And the
That was good.
Doc coming out. Oh, the up B.
Oh,
and he gets
shield.
the ledge though.
Great ledge. And the back throw. Bread and butter.
Yep.
Some bread and butter combos.
He's at 155, but
one hit from Lucina could, take a stock. But for now,
we're playing safe.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this combo. Staying. Ooh.
Come on.
See, this is where you have to really fear Lucina, because Lucina has nothing to fear, and you have everything to fear. Look at this. She was going for it. She's a monster. Monster on the court.
Here we go. Doc with some pressure pills over here.
Oh,
the down B. The mix-up. Come on.
Spinning mixer. Shout out Rashid. Not a Street Fighter character in this game, but one of the goats.
Just any character with a spin move like that, I just always think put him in the blender.
And the blue kill coming out. Oh.
Okay, stock down. Pubaduba down to last stock.
See,
Lucina still got 2.
The fear is setting in. I understand. I don't want to walk up to Lucina either. Look at that. Look at the way she's moving. She's mystical. I don't know what she's doing. The back air hitting Lucina off stage, but she gets back up with the up B. And then the side B catching Pubaduba. But on the up B right back.
There we go.
This Lucina's playing very well and very patient.
There's the blender.
Oh, the up smash killing. And we're at even percent.
Even
4-0. With 1 stock left on each side.
And Pubaduba's got the percent lead now, 18.
Yeah, that percent lead from 18 to 4. So, but send back up to. Ooh,
there we go.
Oh, but
it's just a back and forth at this point. This is looking pretty even, leaning a bit to Doc.
Oh, but Doc gets hit with the down air and just immediately.
Rollback to rollback.
We're at exact. Never mind.
We were at exact.
We were at exact.
Oh, off stage, both make it back.
The down tilt into the
throw,
grab.
The pill.
Ukrainian pill back at it.
Can we get another grab kill?
I think with 87%, with 93%, definitely.
That's kill percent. That's kill percent if I've ever seen it.
If we get another throw, maybe even another spinning mixer, it's possible.
Let's see.
The yellow pill.
Pill to the blender. Pill to the blender.
1-0.
Oh,
the up B.
No.
Oh, no.
That was up smash out of shield.
Oh, my goodness.
That's crazy.
You know what? He's got a big head. But with a big head like that, I mean, I guess with the winning spree.
That's the stethoscope to the dome.
Yes, sir.
That is another character down by Pubaduba. The Doc truly is in. Claps for the Doc. Claps for the Doc. I mean, that's 2 of their heavy hitters down.
power of modern
One
medicine.
match each.
Yeah. Is there just...
There's
there's
one.
just-
There's
the
one left.
Zero Suit.
It's just
This
the
is-
well. Who knows if it is Zero
Oh, that's
Suit.
true.
We
That's
don't know
true.
if they got any backup. Do they have a secret anchor they've been holding on to this entire time?
I mean, the Zero
Or-
Suit was their starter last round, so I'm curious to
knows?
see.
Zero Suit might be able to take it back, but with the stock lead that we have right
Yeah,
now,
and then we have...
it's kind of tough to bring that back.
We got Side Trick and...
We still have Cytric, and we still have Fire Sonic
Yeah,
loose.
Fire Sonic. So...
That's
this is-
2 people in the pocket, and we still got 1 stock on Pooba Dooba.
Yeah.
And Pooba Dooba himself is a menace.
Yeah,
So,
by himself.
do you think one person can take out 3 people?
I've seen Pooba Dooba do it.
True. True.
I've seen him do
Who
it.
knows? I mean, with a record of 5-2 with 5 towns, I mean, who knows? I mean, let's take a quick look at that replay. Let's look at this. Look at this. Is this the back throw?
Oh, I believe it is. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
That's
that.
a clear back throw.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful back throw. From
It's
the
amazing
dog.
how Pooba Dooba can just find his way in and execute
Just
the kills.
absolute insanity. There's
dash
that
dash
dash
attack.
attack. Yeah.
But even so, he's down 1 stock, but he's able to
He went for the up out shield, went for the blender, and just an
and that pretty
absolute.
graphic came in.
I love that graphic.
Oh, Pokemon Trainer.
Oh, the Pokemon
Oh
trainer.
my gosh, I haven't seen him.
I was.
Oh, and on PS2.
Oh, they got the
home field advantage.
Home field advantage.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't be getting your water in. Yeah, tell him. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, tell him you can't get the
Yeah,
water
you
out.
spit that water out.
Spit that water out.
Spit that water out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, now
you can charge your water. There we go. We don't want no unfair advantage for that Squirtle.
Yeah.
All right.
Imagine if
the
Samus.
the vet is back in,
Yeah.
folks.
Well,
Someone wiggle that controller. There we go.
oh,
The vet is in. Can he take the Squirtle down?
Nurse Joy. This is your assistant doctor for the day.
This is your Chansey for today. Now this is a real Pokemon match.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Oh, and see,
These-
I
these-
just love to see.
Dude, the dock.
Oh,
the
the footstool. I haven't seen a
Middle
footstool.
of the
I don't think.
stage?
I don't think I've seen a footstool in a long time, especially not in
Hey.
ECAC.
He may be a doctor, but he's still Mario at heart. The way he's stomping the turtles.
Yo. Fine. Oh,
Okay.
the Ivysaur switch out.
Ivy's out.
Now, you see, this is where you have to be real careful because Ivysaur.
Pokemon Trainer's tricky because you got to deal with 3 characters at once.
Oh, forward aerial.
Forward aerial. Doc knows how to handle his animals. That's crazy. He's skipping the Charizard. Went right back to the Squirtle.
I'd be skipping Charizard too, personally.
This ain't Brawl. This ain't Brawl Charizard.
No, but like I understand Squirtle, Ivysaur, those are the goats, and like to be honest, yeah. See, Ivysaur
Ivy's out.
is a known killer. His smash attacks
Ooh,
are powerful.
the Nair is so big though.
Yeah, and that down air is devious.
The spore.
The down air is devious. So if you get hit by that, it's over.
Ooh, the reflect.
Reflecting it.
Good reflect from Pooba Dooba's Doc.
Look at that nair. Do you see how long he stayed in the air like that? Bro was hovering. Now, and also the
that
Zairs
thing's
to get
out
back
for
on.
long.
Oh, man.
He's playing with the reflect this match.
Bro,
Haven't really been seeing a lot
see?
of that today.
People think he's not a Pokemon. He knows Reflect.
But true. Where's my favorite Pokemon move of all time?
Trick
Back
Room?
throw. oh, now we got
yeah.
the Zard. The
Well,
Zard is out.
The Zard can kill. He is also a known
He
killer.
truly is a heavy hitter.
Oh.
Throw. I see. Charizard may know better.
Oh, the Nair off stage. Yeah.
Doc is not
Yeah.
getting back from that. That's tough.
Yes, sometimes, maybe Charizard was the right choice.
Maybe. I do love me some Charizard. I am a fire type lover at heart, I will say. But, it's tough to see Pooba Dooba out. But, we got two characters left on our side versus 2 stocks on their side.
2 socks, yeah.
So, basic math.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. We got the replay coming up in a sec.
Who do you think is coming in next? Fire Sonic? Oh, well, let's
Yeah,
check out this
let's
replay.
see this replay. There's that Ivy.
Yeah, Ivysaur
pill?
getting taken out by the forward aerial.
Oh, forward aerial.
Yes, sir.
Love that. And then here's the Charizard with that throw.
Yeah, getting them off stage. Dr. Mario, not the best off stage.
Yeah. A little bit tough to watch, but it does look like we're getting Fire Sonic coming up next.
Oh, okay.
So, Bowser on Charizard, Fire type on Fire type.
He knows Flamethrower.
He does know Flamethrower.
So
might not be able to let out Ivysaur.
Yeah, I know.
That
Super
type
effective.
weakness, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
If only Smash worked like that.
That would be crazy. There's a lot of fire type moves.
There's a lot of fire type
There's
moves.
a lot of fire type and electric type moves.
Not a lot of water types.
Yeah, so
Not
I mean,
Charizard.
would
What is
be-
it? Corrin?
Yeah.
Corrin's a water type.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Water dragon.
I mean, who
Water
knows
dragon
though?
type?
Fire Sonic Loose
Yeah.
might not be taking out the Bowser. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess Squirtle is also in the game, but you know, that's already.
Yeah, it's already Pokemon
It's
trainer.
already Pokemon trainer.
Who else is a water type? I couldn't even think of one.
I can't think of one either.
You know who's a fighting type?
Who?
Pretty much the entire roster.
True. Little Mac, my favorite.
Little Mac is
my
absolutely.
favorite Pokemon.
Little Mac is my favorite Pokemon. True.
I mean, he's got Coach back there, basically.
He does.
His trainer.
That's his trainer.
Yeah, that's his trainer.
It's
yeah.
literally his trainer. I'm trying to think of another one off the top of my head. Minecraft Steve's a rock type. I'll tell you that much.
100%.
Rock steel type. Flint and steel.
Flint and Steel.
It's
Friday.
Minecraft movie week.
Yeah, Friday.
It's Minecraft movie week.
Can't wait for Friday.
Oh, we're being. They're playing soccer in the gym, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Now someone throwing their Ender Pearl at the wall.
No, that's the failed electric glide. Slam into the wall.
Do you,
Elytra wingsuit.
like, Elytras are so hard to use. The
In
uppy,
Smash,
his uppy,
uppy,
yeah, it's so hard to use.
It's
I've
not,
seen people do
it's not
insane
vertical
things with it.
at all. It
Yeah.
is purely a horizontal uppy, which is insane because uppy is almost always a vertical recovery.
I've seen people like go under stage and come back up the other side.
Dude,
uppy.
Elytra physics,
It's insane.
both in Smash and in Minecraft, are insane.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But you know, we take what we can get.
Yeah, we take what we can get. So, you know, I mean, looking at Pokemon Trainer just as a character, it's a tough matchup depending on who you got because obviously we've been saying Pokemon Trainer is 3 characters rolled into one. You know, you've got Squirtle, who's, you know, he's a lightweight, but very fast, very combo heavy. You've got Ivysaur, who's just got these huge hitboxes. It may not do a lot of damage, but he's got these huge sweeping hitboxes. That Nair covers so much ground. And then obviously you've got Charizard, who's just, he's the heavy hitter.
Yeah. That's the Ender.
Exactly. And that's why they're in that order.
Yeah.
You start with the combos, you go with the mid-range, you know, you want to cover as much space as you get, and then you want to take Charizard in for the kill.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've got to find somebody who's able to deal with all 3 of those things. Somebody like Bowser, who's got that tough guy armor, who's able to tank a lot of those lighter hits from something like Squirtle or Ivysaur.
Yeah, might be able to kill Squirtle or Ivysaur pretty early.
Exactly. And then would be able to tank hits from Charizard as well. Let's see who's coming out now.
Fire Sonic, yeah.
It's Bowser. What I say.
One
you know,
Bowser?
let's see. It is just one Bowser. But one Bowser's a lot of Bowsers.
Yeah, he loves going for that top platform.
There we go. There's that Squirtle charging that water again.
Oh.
There we go.
Swapping? Yeah, okay, nope, he's staying on Squirtle.
He's staying Squirtle.
Okay.
He's starting with Squirtle.
Yep, look at Combo Fiend. Yeah, you just gotta take it, man.
Oh my God.
You are Bowser, and he is Squirtle.
He's at that type disadvantage.
Yeah, literally.
There's that 52% in one combo.
Yeah, just from one combo. Yeah, it's just something that you gotta learn.
There we go.
Oh,
he takes one hit, immediately
switches to Ivysaur. Yeah, and now he's doing the long.
Oh, yep. There's the big sweeping moves.
Yep.
Wow.
Ooh, called him out.
That's a lot of hits very early.
Get out of my skies.
Okay. Oh, Bowser going with the rolls.
Gotta be. Oh, but the fire type,
breath.
Yeah, fire.
Now he's at a type disadvantage. All right, Ivysaur really going in with that pressure. I mean, Bowser's at almost 140 now.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, the blender did not work.
Get out of my skies.
He's really going with that anti-air.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Ooh,
That was commitment.
He just walk up and forward smash? Oh, there's the blender.
Yeah,
there's the
go.
blender. Oh, here's Charizard.
And he's trying to get him out of here.
Here we go. Dragon on dragon. Neither one dragon type.
Oh, the up throw.
Up throw. That's tough. That's tough to watch. And Squirrel's back out. And the cycle begins anew. He's going to go start with those combos.
But he's at 61%.
He is at 60.
Even just getting one stock from this is just the ideal. Wow. Like look at this.
Come
58.
On.
It's just what can you do?
Come on.
Oh,
that Spore up air.
The stages are really
hitboxes
dangerous.
are so big.
Oh no. Oh,
okay.
The
Charizard.
For a second I thought he wasn't gonna get it.
Oh, come on. At least take one stock.
Oh, we got 2 stocks on her. Ooh, but the back air saves himself with the DI.
Ooh,
oh, he didn't mash hard enough.
Okay, down to our last stock, Fire Sonic loose with the Bowser. With 2 stocks left. Oh, there's the combos.
Here it is.
There's the combos from Squirtle.
Yep.
Wow, 58% again.
Just from one combo. Uh-oh.
Oh, and he's bringing the combo back, switching to Ivysaur for the big hitboxes.
Even just one would help.
One big hit, just to take 1 stock. Ooh, okay.
You don't want to do. Oh, and get out of my skies.
And he's out. Fire Sonic loose, down 3 stocks in 1 match. Pokemon Trainer still with 2 stocks left. It's all up to Cytric now.
Yeah.
Cytric, I mean,
after what he did last round.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him clutch up. So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Yes. All right, we've got a replay of that Squirtle combo. Yeah. Let's take a look at it. 3, 2, 1.
Squirtle.
There we go. That is an insane. That is an insane combo. I mean, every time he hit it, 58%.
Come down at 0.
Yeah.
You leave like 5 seconds later with 58%.
Literally. In just a couple of seconds.
What can you do, man?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And the Squirtle is only ever used to hit that one combo and then instantly switch to Ivy.
Yeah, just after you get the percent, get the kill.
Didn't give Bowser a second to try and capitalize on that small, light hitbox, I was going to say.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because
it's tough.
When you play the big bodies, you're going to get rocked a little bit.
Yeah, it happens. It is a shame. But, we've got Cytric in the pocket. Let's see. Are we going to see Ness? Or are we going to see the Mii Sword Fighter that we did not expect to see at the beginning?
The Mii Sword Fighter I did not know about. That was a surprise. A very welcomed one.
Or are we going to see Incineroar? I know Cytric's got that pocket Incineroar, as an Incineroar main. Shout out. But who knows? Is it going to be Mii Sword Fighter? Is it going to be Ness?
Well,
and will it be enough to take out this Pokemon Trainer? We will have to see.
Yeah, this is a really bad type advantage, though.
Yeah, true.
Got a flying and a water type on there.
Yeah, this is true. I think, of the 3, I think Mii Sword Fighter has a better chance compared to Ness against Pokemon Trainer. I don't know about you, but those projectiles that Mii Sword Fighter has, plus just the sword hitboxes themselves, having a bit more of length than I would think Ness's do.
Yeah, but I feel like Ness can get out of the combo, especially Squirtle's combos, easier with his.
Well,
with
Bowser had the disadvantage of being such a big character that there was no way to get out of that combo.
Yeah.
Both of them, both Ness and Mii Sword Fighter, have the benefit of being much smaller characters, so they're able to move around a little easier. I think Cytric is just an overall great player.
Yeah.
His Ness is, for lack of a better word, schnasty. But also, the Mii Sword Fighter that we did not expect.
The Mii Sword Fighter was.
He really cleaned up house that last set. So whoever he brings out, I don't think we have to worry too much.
It's going to be a treat.
It is going to be a treat no matter what. But 2 stocks to 3, he does have the starting stock lead.
Yes, he does.
So there might be some merit to it. We'll have to see in a moment when he brings it out.
Oh, and
it's the Mii Sword Fighter. There it is. There it is. Is it going to be the same skin is the question.
I like that skin.
It is a very nice skin. It looks like Robert E.O.'s Speedwagon.
Oh my
from
gosh.
JoJo's.
we're on Kalos.
We're on Kalos.
That's crazy.
Final match of the set is on Kalos.
The Pokemon.
He's got the home field advantage, kind of. Series advantage, at least.
Yeah,
not the right gen, but... Oh, he's going for that combo again. He wasn't able to fully get it out.
Yeah, but he's at 48% already. Squirtle's at 0.
That's a tough...
Oh, but the down it.
There's that... Oh, here we go.
Dodge the grab.
Getting some...
Yeah, getting some percentage on.
There
Squirtle.
we go.
Yep, and swap right to Ivysaur. Just getting the up B onto stage so we can see. The Shuriken's coming out, but not able to really cut it out. Cut it. With the Chakrams. look at him. Look at him throw those Shurikens.
He's throwing them out like nothing.
Just like Greninja.
There we go. And maybe me Sword Fighter has the advantage here.
Look at him go.
He's just acting like Greninja.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Oh, but the
there's
forward
that good
air.
hit. Good hit.
Did not grab ledge, so
Oh,
he had to.
There we go.
Who needs to grab ledge?
Pyro. Ithra below?
Who needs to grab ledge when you have stuff like that?
Yeah, there's that uppy with the down hit. Oh, he's
Oh,
parrying
man,
those
parrying
shurikens, but the chakrams still come out. Pretty even percent.
Grabbing that ledge, because you do not want to not grab ledge against Charizard.
No.
Ups,
Charizard with the grab.
Ups.
No,
Yeah,
the star KO.
But, I mean,
even stocks with the percent
105.
lead.
Yeah, 105. 113.
105.
Oh, look at the Chakram coming back in.
Oh, is he going to stay Charizard, or is he going to...
Think you...
Oh, it looks like he's... Oh, shield pressure.
That was dangerous. Oh, look at the Chakram. See?
There we go.
Chakram spacing is important. Oh, but he is staying Charizard. Oh, the platform saved him.
Yeah.
That actually might have been a kill if the platform wasn't there.
If that platform was not there, that Charizard would have been down.
Look at the Chakram usage.
Great hit there.
Just leaving it there, covering his space.
Good spin move there. The Chakram, the light hit. Here we go.
So you have to make people guess what you're gonna do with the Chakram, because if you do it light, it stays in place. But if you throw, Flare Blitz.
Flare Blitz.
Oh
no.
man, 2-1.
Are we? Oh, here we go.
This is a very scary situation.
Come on. Oh,
the back air.
0-0.
0-0, 1-1.
1-1.
This is
the
Squirtle is
last
out.
stock each.
All right, this is crazy.
This is the
Squirtle
closer.
has not up. Squirtle is getting his hits in, but the jab keeps
he's
the
not
Squirtle
letting
out.
that. He's not letting that combo hit. He's not letting the Squirtle combo.
Yeah, he's keeping the Squirtle. He's boxing out the Squirtle.
Oh,
he's making him second guess himself.
Squirtle's at 56 now.
Switching
Here we
to
go.
Ivysaur. 56%.
All
He's
right.
at 35.
Ivy's going for them big hits.
Look at these.
The Chakram, the Shurikens, like,
oh my
gosh. Here we go, 77%.
He's just keeping him at bay. He knows.
Here we go.
He can't let him in.
Oh, he's going for the reflector.
He tried to reflect. He tried to reflect it. See,
here we go.
Oh man, this is so exciting. I don't.
The back-to-back aerials.
The back-to-back 1-1s.
There we go.
Oh, in the forward air.
The forward air with the 3-hit.
Oh, the Chakra misses, but ooh, Ivysaur just keeping him out.
Grabbing ledge.
Just really scary. Oh,
this is
really
tough.
scary.
The nair,
oh, the back air.
Hit. Okay.
The Charizard's coming out. Charizard's coming out.
Big,
you gotta be really
hitter.
scary. Really scary. He can take a lot of damage, so you gotta be really careful. Yep, box out the Charizard, but you don't want to be caught in. You don't want to be caught.
Okay, no, it's forward throw. Okay, he's trying to bend that fire.
Nice.
Oh. Okay, he landed the hit, but it wasn't enough. Okay.
Oh no, the back air from Charizard.
No!
The back air from Charizard.
The last second.
Oh,
Looks
man.
like Pokemon Trainer is taking us to set 3.
We are taking it to set 3.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for some set 3 action. Stay tuned.
Love to see you.
That last match.
Insane, Thomas. I'm so glad we're back. I'm so glad we're going to get to watch a set 3. I mean, I didn't want to see it come out, but wow. After that, we know it's going to be a good one. The first set 3 of the 5-Town Sound Esports broadcasting.
That we have streamed.
Yeah, the first one we've streamed this semester.
This is close, unfortunately. I want to keep that record of no losses on stream.
It's close. It's a nail-biter. This is the match that I'm losing my voice to, though, Thomas. This is the one that's gonna take me out. This is the one that's gonna keep me home from school tomorrow.
That's not good. Wait, no, you're home anyway from school tomorrow.
I was home regardless, but I'm so excited to get back into the match, and I'm so excited to take a look at really what happened in that last one. How did that Pokemon trainer keep up the pressure? I mean, 3-stocking Fire Sonic loose. I've never seen him not take a stock. I think that's the first time that Bowser has not taken a stock, and Citric again with the nail biter, this time not making it, but, you know, made it last time. So the third time Citric has to anchor will probably be a win. You know, you win one, you lose one, you win one again.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You know what? They can only win when we're up here.
Yeah, exactly. We're the good luck charm.
Yeah.
It was really Nando and David's fault that 5-Towns didn't win that second set. But yeah, really as close as it could have gotten. I mean, it was a game of counter picks the whole way through, at least for Binghamton. That's really how they got themselves out of that situation.
Forward aerial. you gotta say it.
Yeah. Pubaduba with a ton of nice stocks, getting us to 7-2 early, but that Gimp at the end with the Charizard was incredibly clutch. And then, I mean, it was really the Squirtle play, just getting Fire Sonic loose up to 58% with that exact same combo every single time, and then just not letting him have any room after that. And the back throw there took him off stage and completely destroyed him. But yeah, it was this combo that really got him every time. The down air, the grab chains into that up B, 58% every time, and that just it leaves you at such a deficit. Yeah,
Bowser's super heavy for a reason. He's just combo food.
Yeah, he lives for a while, but you really got to make the most of it, and that really can get in someone's head too. You know, when you're taking 58% from 0 every single time, and then you're unable to get a hit after that, and then they switch to the Charizard, so even though you racked up all this percentage on a light character,
you're up to a heavy now.
Yeah, now you have to take out the Charizard.
Flare Blitz.
Oh, that was the turning point in this match. I mean, that was a kill at like 70% was the back throw.
I mean, 70% is still pretty high.
70% is high against Charizard, but
we all have a heart attack at this one down there.
Oh, I knew Citric was going for that second up B on ledge, and it barely didn't connect, and a crazy back air. Such clutch Charizard plays coming out at the end. I want to see how soon that Charizard, that Pokemon trainer comes out. You know, maybe they send it out at the beginning, because if that player is still hot from Binghamton, if that player is still feeling themselves the way they were in those last 2 matches that they played in, I mean, it's gonna be hard for 5-Towns.
No, if I'm them right now, I need to get off. My heart is pumping too hard about how heart attack out there.
Yeah, I certainly was down in the studio having a heart attack, trying to coordinate everything, but also just wanting to watch all of this Super Smash Bros. Being played. I'm having such a good time. I mean, look, I always want to see 5-Towns win. I always want to see them do well. I don't want to see bad losses on either side, though. And what really makes me happy is super close sets, super close matches, and that last one was as close as it gets. I mean, the air was electric downstairs, the air was electric up here. It's a big empty room, and we're still filling it up. We're getting it hype because it is hype.
You ready for last set, last game?
Oh, it's gonna tear me apart.
It's going to be crazy.
I'm going to lose my voice. You guys are gonna hear some crazy voice cracks if Citric has to clutch again. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, who do we want to see first coming out for 5-Towns College? What do you think the right lead was for them?
Just throw out someone. We'll counterpick them from there. We'll just counterpick them from there.
I mean,
because that Lucina is good. That Lucina is good on counterpick.
Yeah.
Not coming in good on counterpick.
Good on counterpick, and I think they might be saving that Lucina for Pubaduba, because the Lucina has been the one, although I guess in that last one didn't do as well against Mr. Duba.
I think I sent in Duba last, honestly.
Yeah, I think I might want to anchor with Pubaduba as well. I don't know, though. I think I might keep Citric at the end, just because every single...
I'm setting up T-Sizzle first, honestly.
Yeah, T-Sizzle first could be the move. Try and get out ahead, get some nice combos, get ahead on
I just don't know where you throw the Bowser. That's the hard part.
I think give Fire Sonic loose, give him a second to regroup, get his mental back up, get the team spirits high, maybe send out T-Sizzle first, then follow up with the Bowser to close out whoever manages to finish off T-Sizzle, finish them off with Fire Sonic loose, then we send in Pubaduba to clean up, get them as low as possible, and then, you know, Citric, this is... I've been wanting to see more out of him all season. The Ness, in my opinion, was doing really good compared to the Yoshi last season. The Ness was an upgrade, and I really like that character swap, but the Mii Sword Fighter coming out today has been my favorite character of Citric to watch. I mean, just pinging you with the little shuriken, throwing out the chakram. It's been so annoying to watch, and I really didn't even notice. Playing up against that Isabelle, who was maybe the most annoying character to ever play against, it's hard to tell how annoying Citric was being, but when he was up against Charizard just throwing out those tiny projectiles, it was really a pleasure to watch because I could feel it through the screen. I could feel that PT player getting upset.
Here's my version of the game plan. We throw in the Toon Link first. We save the Bowser in the back. We just tell him the Bowser side at this point. I think that is his best play. He just takes out 2 stocks guaranteed. Or a Ness. Ness works too.
Well, it looks like both teams leading off with a couple of the players who haven't got the most stocks this set, but, you know, everyone, some heavy hitters on both of these teams. I mean, making it to the top 16 of the playoffs. Both of these teams want to get into the top 8 so badly, and both of them, this is their last chance. This is the last set to do it in. Fire Sonic Loose, I know he wants to come back, he wants to make a comeback, and he wants to get some stocks for his team. Has not gotten a hit in yet, 54%
Fire Sonic,
on him.
You know what to do.
Yeah,
you know what to do.
We love to see the Bowser. I know you would love to see the Bowser side.
I would love the Bowser to go off ledge.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm really happy to see anything coming out. A nice neutral air into... Ooh, almost landing that up smash. Does get up B.
Slightly quicker.
Coming back. Yeah, you got to be faster. Maybe go for the up tilt there instead. Does a little less damage, but it's probably more likely to hit. You know, the Ness up in percentage right now, but pretty light compared to Bowser. And Fire Sonic Loose doing a great job at getting back to ledge, not letting those up Bs hit him. That one does connect, and an up air afterwards. Not the best DI, and Fire Sonic Loose loses the first stock. 47% on Ness isn't nothing, though, and one good read could be it. A nice up tilt keeps the Ness player up in the air, and Fire Sonic Loose really just needs to find his way in there. Goes for a forward air there, sending Ness off stage. No jump, makes it back to ledge, though, and going for these forward air chains. Fire Sonic Loose does a nice job of getting out of that, and going back to center stage. What does he get with that punish? Nothing there, and whiffs the up B. Does he have anything out of that? Rolls instead of going for a forward tilt or something. You really need to punish that.
I thought he was going to go for another up B.
I was expecting an up B, maybe a side B. I mean, Ness's down smash has a lot of lag on it, so you could probably hit a lot of stuff there. But yeah, Fire Sonic Loose maybe just needs to be a little more confident in going for moves here.
Oh, using it as an escape tool. That's a new one.
I know. I mean, Ness has such a versatile toolbox, especially with
drawing
that
circles.
Yeah. That's the first circle I've seen drawn that just like
it's an oval.
Gets you out of trouble.
It's actually an oval this time.
And wow, a beautiful down air, slamming down on that little child's head sending him into the sky. Better DI this time. Fire Sonic Loose learning from his mistakes and not dying to that up air this time. Let's see how much percent he can rack up before, you know, it's going to be pretty hard not to lose this stock, but he definitely wants to get the percentages up. And now even percentages, but the Ness player up a stock to Fire Sonic Loose. He really has to get at least one more to keep his team, you know, not too far behind on tempo, especially if it gets to high percentages for both players. It's really going to be on who can take the stock first because, you know, the other player is going to get to reset. Whoever takes the stock is going to get to reset, and whoever doesn't is just going to lose it. And that's just how crew battle works. Very high percentages for Fire Sonic Loose. Does he get a punish out of that? He gets a down tilt, which is some good damage. Goes for the up smash, which barely
That's good DI right there.
And yeah.
Win box.
Good DI. gets a little bit of a hit with that down air and does dodge away from the up B from Ness, but just so many little hitboxes coming out. That same little hitback
Back throw.
comes out, but the back throw, so strong from Ness.
The second he whiffed it, it was back throw instantly and just off.
Yeah.
I mean, he did better than last set.
He did. He got a stock away from that Ness player, which is, it's not nothing. It's never nothing. Every stock counts
You know
in
what's
crew
better
battle.
than one stock?
2 stocks.
2 stocks.
What's better than 1 Bowser?
2
Bowsers. But, I mean, honestly, that was the best I've seen that Ness play all day, too.
Yeah.
I mean, getting a lot of drag down hits, maybe just more comfortable in the Bowser matchup. I mean, it was kind of a gamble of who do you want to send up first when it's been so counter pick heavy.
I mean, let's just get the first guy out of the way.
Yeah.
That was what I kind of look at, though. Let's just move on. Let's regroup after that. Get some players some time to get keen of mind and go. Let's go.
Well, let's take a look at what happened in that last match. This was the first stock taken by the Ness player. Not great DI, and Firesonic Loose, I think, needs to stop going for those down airs every time. I mean, they've been working sometimes, but a lot of the time, if you do that move too often, it can be pretty obvious. This was a very nice play, though. That dodge away from the down air was kind of crazy. I've never seen something quite like it. And that time the down air works out, the Ness player jumps right into it, I think going for a back air, and just gets whacked right in the head. But here, gets hit by that up B, and then barely makes it back to the ground. And that's that drag down I was talking about. It was a forward air drag down into back throw, which you really can't do on every character. But Bowser is one of those big heavies that you can pretty much do whatever you want to. And honestly, at that point, he chased him to the corner with that up B. Probably should have just gone back to the other side, you know, retreat, but gets grabbed, gets Ness back throwed, and that's just the way of the world.
Yeah, I think there's 2 big things we could have changed during that match. First one, down air. A little too predictable. I think you should mix it up with some down Bs instead. The down B's more stronger. I think it would have went through the Ness up air.
I mean, playing against Bowser, I know my older brother is a really big Bowser player. The down air to me is much scarier, just because the down B is so slow. So it's a lot easier to get out of the way.
But I'm saying when he's locked in with the up B animation.
Yeah.
Because then you just go through it and hit Ness for more damage than down air.
I think the other good option to go for there is try and make it to the ground, try and air dodge through it, and then just run up and grab Ness as fast as you possibly can.
I think that's too slow.
Because Bowser has, I mean, not the fastest character, but Bowser is pretty fast. He has a nice run speed, so the sooner you can get to the ground...
I'm arguing landing time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess if you land the grab in mid-air, that could work too, but you also have to get through the up B. That's why I'm saying you should have just down B through it.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of options there. I don't know what happened there. That should not have been
13%
allowed. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what the... Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a quick little reset on this game.
Oh, lag test probably then.
Might have been a lag test. Might have been just like, oops, forgot to SD. And so you accidentally got that first
Maybe he gets a free stock out of that.
Now, yeah.
Maybe he gets a free stock.
Yeah, but Toon Link coming in. We got T-Sizzle coming in now. So a little bit of a switched order from what we predicted. We thought T-Sizzle first, followed by Firesonic Loose. But looks like we got T-Sizzle coming in first, or Firesonic Loose, excuse me, coming in first, followed by T-Sizzle. Going to try and close out that Ness. And we have seen these 2 players play off against each other every single set so far. So it's going to be interesting to see how they adapt into each other.
Let's run it back for the 3rd time.
Yeah, let's see it.
That's why I said we should have threw out the Toon Link first, then we'd already be down in Ness.
Yeah. And yeah, there he goes for the right play this time. What is going on here? I think it's another reset. Maybe the wrong stage? What is going on?
What is going on here?
I really have no clue. What I do know is that this is going to be a close set. I mean, T-Sizzle is going to come in hot. My prediction, I don't think T-Sizzle loses a stock. I think it's time for Five Towns College to absolutely lock in. I think they're going to go nuts. I think it's going to be hard for them to lose. I know they're down 2 stocks now, but I think they're going to bring it back. They got a lot of good players in the back. Citric has been outperforming any other time I've seen him. He's been doing so well, and I'm just super excited to see him come out. Even though in that last set against that Pokemon trainer, he did end up losing. it was
Close.
stuff out of it was close, and it really felt like Citric was in charge for most of that match. You know, he was controlling the space, not letting the Ivysaur get in, and just throwing out those projectiles.
Couldn't get a kill move on him.
But it wasn't even taking him too long to get the kills. He was racking up percentage, and he was getting the kills, and he was living to really high percentages himself.
Let's see if we
so
match.
So much pressure.
Let's see if we can get third time.
But yeah, looks like this time the players know what they're doing, and we are going to get to watch.
Oh, we don't get
match.
a homie stock for that mistake?
Yeah.
I think we should get homie stock for that mistake.
Okay, so now we have T-Sizzle coming in, playing against the Ness from Binghamton University, who just put in work against Firesonic Loose, but a nice lead, 57% to just 15 on T-Sizzle. Throwing out these projectiles, just trying to weave his way through the side Bs coming out from Ness, but is getting hit by a couple of these neutral airs from the Ness player. Goes for the Zair, goes for the forward air off stage.
Wait, is he going to go for it? Oh, no, he recovered.
Ness had the jump, so was able to get back, but I really wasn't sure for a second if he did. And barely makes it back, does the Ness player with that air dodge. I mean, that's one of Ness's strengths, is that air dodge goes so far compared to like most of the rest of the cast. A nice grab from T-Sizzle gets the Ness player off stage again, does make it back to stage, a bomb hits him, T-Sizzle goes for the forward smash, barely misses, goes jab neutral air, never seen that one before.
Jab block, I guess?
Yeah, I guess going for the jab block, but it didn't even matter. He jab blocked when he wasn't even on the ground. But Ness player does land a nice back air to reset to neutral, and T-Sizzle gets a back throw to end it.
I mean, if he kills here, it's really big.
Yeah, he needs to hold onto this stock. You know, that'll put him at 9-9. So one player out of the way for both teams. And yeah, I mean, if T-Sizzle loses a stock here, I mean, really, you can't lose 2 stocks here.
You can't.
You
no,
can't,
if you lose 2 stocks, it's
here.
almost game over.
Yeah, then you guys are down 7-9, and you have to do really, really well on this next one. So T-Sizzle's got to put himself in the best position as possible. Try and take this stock without losing 1, but really you don't want to lose 2. You just want to stay ahead.
This might be a game-determined match, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's really crazy to see how early some of these crew battle matches can be determined. But an SD...
The SDs!
I mean, that's what Five Towns needs. 101% set back to 0.
You think they might call a lag check on that one?
I doubt it. I don't think so. I mean, we'll see. I really don't think we've seen a lag
because
check
they did the
so
thing
far.
at the beginning twice.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not sure what happened. It kind of looked like a mistake to me. Like, it didn't seem like a lag test. It seemed like just a mistake coming out. I'm really not sure. Maybe the second one was a lag test.
I mean, when we see the next character, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it seemed like this one counted, though, and that is huge. That's 100%, 101% set back down to 0. That is a really hard angle to hit.
Oh, no, he just missed it.
Just barely off.
He couldn't draw the circle right.
That's what you've been talking about. Circles are hard.
Circles are hard.
They're hard to draw.
There's no corners. It's just a circle.
Exactly.
There's no straight lines.
And especially the controller, like, there's no easy way to do it. You got to do it.
That's what happened.
I mean, that's what you got to do as Ness. It's one of the most important parts of playing Ness is drawing a circle.
I mean, it's 9-9.
Yeah. 9-9.
9.
As close as it gets. No, yes.
9.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on. We got David from Italy, Thomas from Germany today. But who do you think they're sending out next to counter T-Sizzle? You think the Isabel's coming out?
The Isabel's coming out.
The Isabel,
as much as I hate to say it, the Isabel.
Goodness.
Oh, wow. It's Luigi all over again.
Look, I wanted it to be over, but it wasn't because I didn't want to watch more Smash. It's because I didn't want to watch more of this Isabel specifically.
It's like the duck hunt from last week, but now we have to watch it twice.
The duck hunt from last week might have been an even slower match than this Isabel. Either way.
Yeah, we didn't have to watch it twice.
Ooh, I mean, Isabel on Smashville would be brutal, but here's the thing about this is, yeah, Isabel versus Toon Link. T-Sizzle still with 3 stocks. If T-Sizzle, even if T-Sizzle loses 2 stocks here.
Let's go. Let's see.
Yeah, even if T-Sizzle loses 2 stocks here,
T-Sizzle
if he
first
can
blood.
get rid of this Isabel, that's huge. I thought that was an SD there for a second. But yeah, first blood hasn't taken any percent. Might be a 0 to death. Might be our first 0 to death of the day. I don't think we've seen any yet. A nice Zair into dash attack. Goes for more, but doesn't quite get it. Keeping up the pressure. Back air, neutral air, dash attack.
Oh,
finally gets
it's
hit.
over. You got hit.
And gets
it's
hit by
over.
the umbrella.
We got it. Game over.
But yeah.
We lost momentum. Let's pack it up. Time to go home.
Momentum fully gone. And honestly, yeah, after that first hit, the Isabel has been able to get that space and just start throwing out these projectiles, keeping T-Sizzle at ledge. He's doing a good job of pulling the bomb off stage and gets to the middle, just runs through
Did
the
not
gyro
care.
plant. No. Gotta sprint to the middle to get around that and goes for the boomerang into forward air.
The gyro in the up air. That was so close.
Yeah, and I think what happened there is the Isabel was trying to DI away to dodge the forward air, but then held it for too long, and when she still got hit by it, she was just holding the wrong direction and got killed way too early, which is huge for T-Sizzle. I mean, if he can take this with 2 stocks left, it's going to be hard for Binghamton to come back, especially with Pooba Dooba still in the reserves. But let's see, this Isabel player is definitely no slouch. Nice grab from T-Sizzle, though. Goes for the down throw and trying to get more follow-ups, just keeping this Isabel on the platform, not letting them get any space, not letting them plant the gyros.
Rolled
going for
back.
these forward tilts.
Nice roll back to, what was that, forward tilt?
Yeah. Roll to forward tilt, just working around all of this, and goes for the forward throw
T-Sizzle's
into
got
neutral
that
air.
download.
Ooh, and the up B edge guard, going for more, breaks the balloon.
Trying to go for the second balloon.
Wow. I mean, Isabel still barely makes it back, but that was close, and that, I mean, the momentum is back. We talked about how the momentum was lost a little bit for T-Sizzle. The Isabel was able to work their way back, but now the momentum is fully here for T-Sizzle. Gets that boomerang into forward aerial again. It's not as cool as Dr. Mario's forward air. Not as funny, but it's still awesome to see. Up 3 stocks to 1, 9-7 for 5 Towns College in the lead. This is what is going to get them into the quarterfinals.
That up smash that up smash is evil.
Yeah, I think like 5 or 6 stocks taken with that up smash from the Isabel player, but T-Sizzle cannot let that bother him now. Got to keep racking up this percentage. I don't even know what's going on here, but somehow Isabel with 55% lands an up tilt into side B and 53%. Both of these players just beating down on each other.
Air.
Yeah. As much as these players were camping each other out the first time they played, it seems like they've both got the download, and they're just swinging for the fences now.
T-Sizzle's like, no, I'm in this game.
Yeah. But another boomerang, doesn't get the forward air follow-up, maybe expecting an air dodge and trying to catch the landing, goes for another boomerang. If you get that right in their face, you throw that boomerang right next to them, it's pretty hard not to get that forward air follow-up. Nice jab, running forward to keep the pressure on this Isabel player, gets the forward tilt off ledge, goes for bomb into up air, barely misses it.
I mean, if we get the kill here, this is huge for us.
Yeah, 2 T-Sizzle stocks left when he is playing out of his mind like this. I mean, Pooba Dooba, I would say more well-rounded player all around, never messing up, but when T-Sizzle gets hot, he gets hot. And it is hard to stop him. Breaks both balloons that time, but Isabel still barely makes it back. Air dodging to the center of the stage. T-Sizzle keeping up the pressure. Every move is connecting. Boomerang into arrow, into up smash.
We are now ahead.
Woo.
We are officially ahead by 2 whole stocks.
8-6, yeah.
We're ahead by 2 T-Sizzle stocks. You know what that translates to?
What does that translate to?
The rest of the game.
Yeah, we'll see. If T-Sizzle keeps playing like that, it's going to be hard for anyone to take a stock off of him. And, I mean, it's a huge difference. The first time those players played, the Isabel was able to set up, camp that platform, throw out all the annoying projectiles.
He did not let that Isabel set up at all.
No. T-Sizzle got in there.
2 gyros that whole match?
Yeah, and, I mean, really what illustrated that set to me was when T-Sizzle's little Toon Link just sprinted past the gyro, just, nope, too slow.
No.
It was really just, yeah, T-Sizzle got the download, played as fast as possible, and that Isabel had no room to breathe. Honestly, beautiful gameplay.
I can imagine the esports room right now going ballistic.
Yeah, I know. Evan is sitting in the corner. He's clenched.
In the corner.
He's tight. I know Evan is. He's chewing on his teeth. He's getting ready for his players to make it to the quarterfinals. I mean, they're ahead now.
Hey,
we can't
let's not
count
get-
Binghamton out.
Yeah, no.
We definitely cannot.
What do they have left? What are the big guns for them left?
I mean,
because
so
the
we saw
Isabel was
Ness,
the main thing that
yeah,
scared
we
me.
saw the Ness, we saw the Isabel. So probably PT, Pokemon Trainer still left in the back, and that Lucina.
I'm not worried about the Lucina.
Well, the thing is, they were saving that Lucina to come out to counter Pubaduba.
Yeah, that's what
but
I'm
we
saying.
haven't seen Pubaduba yet.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about the Lucina.
Where is he?
What do we got?
I don't know.
We got, what, 2 more players left?
2 more players.
As long as T-Snizzle goes even with the Pokemon Trainer, then T-Snizzle versus probably the Lucina or something. They're saving Lucina for T.
Well,
yeah, thinking's hard.
For Pubaduba.
For
It is.
Pubaduba.
Especially with some of the crazy names
So-
these players have.
So basically, let's throw Pubaduba out next once T-Snizzle is out. Because
Yeah.
he's most likely either going to put that to 1 stock, and we'll just bait the Lucina out.
I honestly think at this point, when we're ahead, we save Pubaduba for the end. We send Citric in. He
Yeah, but I don't want it
gets
to
a
be
stock or 2.
Pubaduba, and then we're like out because of Lucina.
I mean, Pubaduba's played against the Lucina, even though the Lucina has been kind of the only one who can kill Pubaduba, like take him out of the game. Pubaduba has still been up in stocks on the Lucina every single time. So I think save Pubaduba till the end. He is such a clutch
So
player.
you're
too.
waiting for the Lucina matchup, basically. Yeah.
I mean,
That's
Lucina's here.
Oh.
Lucina's on the screen. So
Oh, no, we got the
send
screen.
Pubaduba in. Lucina's gone.
We're
Send
good.
Pubaduba in. I mean, now you definitely got to go for Citric next. If T-Sizzle doesn't take care of this Lucina, get rid of the Lucina
I mean,
with Citric, and then Pubaduba comes and just cleans up.
I'm happy if we go even on stocks with this.
Yeah. That being said, I do think it is a good choice not to send that Pokemon Trainer in up against T-Sizzle, because T-Sizzle had 1 stock left against that PT and was able to put in a lot of work, almost taking 2. But yeah, it's pretty even here. This Lucina player is very consistent and very good at weaving around, but beautiful footstool into bomb and forward tilt.
Didn't even
sends
try
at
to
the
recover.
strangest Angel.
Angel?
Oh, excuse me. A lot of Smash I've
No,
watched
our
today.
Guardian Angel's coming down
Yeah,
today.
T-Sizzle, my angel. Either way, nice Gimp for T-Sizzle, and
That was a bait
great
out
tech.
for the counter.
Yeah. Luckily doesn't die there, but also does not get the kill on the Lucina. Beautiful wall jump into air dodge, and goes for that forward tilt, get the Lucina off stage, and I mean, Toon Link's ledge traps are so insane with all those projectiles. A nice up B out of shield for
That up
Lucina,
B didn't
sends the Toon Link off stage. No, barely doesn't kill. I mean, it was a little bit farther from center stage, and Hollowed Bastion is a pretty big map, but both of these players just taking turns, throwing each other off stage, and is T-Sizzle able to get a punish? Does get another forward tilt. Let's see if the Lucina can make it get back. Does get hit by a bomb, but able to make it back to ledge in the end. Can she make it through T-Sizzle's defenses, though?
T-Snizzle is just a wall.
He's
a
a
wall
wall.
of projectiles.
Yeah, so hard to break through that, and gets the up air to close out the stock. Just hanging out for a minute, waiting for those invincibility
What
frames
you got
to
over
go
there?
away.
A boomerang?
Just chilling here. And is that it? No. Lucina does make it back, goes for the counter off stage again, and T-Sizzle expertly avoids it, gets down aired, but survives at 169. I mean, light character living this long is huge. Getting a nice combo that's boomerang, down B, neutral air, and keeping the follow-ups coming. Does that kill him? No.
I mean, if that was Marth, that would have killed.
Yeah, would have killed on Marth. That was the tipper hitbox I think we saw there. But a back throw up to 60% already is this Lucina.
If I'm Evan, I'm happy with T-Snizzle. He's done
Yeah.
his job perfectly.
He's done his job, and
I mean, if he can get 2 more stocks down, even better.
I mean, at this point, this Lucina has 1 stock left. T-Sizzle's already taken 2, and he has 1 stock left himself, but up in percentage, 70-18, continuing to throw out these projectiles, and T-Sizzle does not look like he's slowing down. That was a beautiful B reverse into double Zair, goes for the F smash to close it out, but doesn't quite get it. Running back, throwing out these projectiles, just not letting the Lucina get any hits in on him. I mean, just beautiful play from T-Sizzle all around, holding shield, holding that bomb. Come on, run at me, see what happens. That is what he is saying. Yeah, trying to bait the Lucina in. A nice down air to send T-Sizzle to the ledge. Doesn't get the grab, and that's a really nice side B to send T-Sizzle far out. Can the Lucina finish this edge trap, this ledge guard? That is what she needs. Keeping it going, and Toon Link, no jump left.
He's dead.
I think that's it, unless he pulled a bomb. Woo! Makes it back, gets the back throw. full reversal. I mean, Lucina took him from 18% all the way to 94, but T-Sizzle staying alive. He is not going to let that be the end of him. A nice forward throw, still gets the boomerang hit into 131, goes for the bomb drop into up smash. Doesn't quite work, but these players finally do reset to neutral, and let's see who can get the finishing hit.
This is anyone's game at this moment.
Yeah, anyone's game, but Five Towns College up a full player at this point. And I mean, if they get another kill here, then they're up a full 4 stocks. And you see 120% on Toon Link. That'll just get reset down to 0. So Binghamton,
nope.
They needed to get that kill there, and they did.
This game is still competitive, honestly.
It is. And I mean, who do you think Five Towns sends in next?
I think we bring the doc.
You think we're bringing out the doc?
Or do you want
Duba coming in? You know, it's hard. It's hard. I think, here's my thinking, is I think maybe it's time to send in Citric. If Citric can get them down to their last player, and then it's Pubaduba versus, even if Citric takes 1 stock, it's Pubaduba versus another player, that's a really good position to be in.
I'd rather Pubaduba clean up 3 more stocks, and then we send in Citric for the last.
Send in Citric for the clutch. I think either play is really good, and Citric has been doing a great job of anchoring this team, so maybe it's best to save him for the end yet again. I don't know.
We got the Pokemon trainer coming up.
I'm sure Five Towns College, they've been doing great on the counter picks today, great on sending in the right person at the right time. T-Sizzle performing out of his mind. I mean, you said it. He needs to go even on stocks. That's what he did. Almost took that 3rd one away. That would have been huge. That might have been the match. But Binghamton hanging on. I mean, they want to stay in the tournament. Everybody wants to stay in the tournament. And I mean, how could you not? This is huge. This is as far as Five Towns has got in a while. I've never seen them get this far into the competition.
Really shaky night.
And I want to see this team continue to grow going beyond this. But first, I want to see them take it all the way. I mean, getting into the top 8 is huge.
I want to get to semis. That's where we get to semis, I'm happy.
I mean, I'm happy. I'm already happy. Personally, coming from an 0-7 season last time.
We can do better, though.
I know we can. With all of these incredible players on our team and the growth of them, they've been playing together for so long. I would love to take a look at how they're doing in that room, see how they're cheering each other on, see how they're helping each other. I know these players spend a lot of time coaching each other and shoring up each other's weaknesses. And so, I mean, the longer we have all of these players together, the better they're going to get. And I mean, if they make top 8 this year, if they make top 4 this year, even if they only make top 16 this year, I think it's a sign that next year is going to be even better.
We're so close to top 8.
We
just need to pull it through a little bit farther.
4 more stocks, that's all.
4 more.
1 Lucina and, I mean, either a PT or a 0 suit. We saw how hard.
We got 6 stocks to 4. We got this.
Yeah.
As long as we don't blunder to the moon, we're fine.
I just want to see it. I need to get back in there. I am antsy. I am ready to go. I am raring. I am excited to see Five Towns versus Binghamton. 2 players left from each team. 4 stocks to 6.
That is how math works.
I'm just saying the same stuff over and over again.
That is,
really,
in fact, how math works.
At this point. But yeah, I mean, who knows?
All right, let's see who we got. We got Citric versus Lucina. I would say this is a pretty fair matchup. We just got to take 1 stock.
Yeah, we got some sorties coming out.
Is this going to be the Luigi all over again?
I mean, we'll see. Here's what I think, and this is why I think Citric is kind of favored here, is we've seen his playstyle with this Mii Swordfire is really throw out these projectiles, and I think that's something Lucina can struggle with, is these quick little shurikens, like that one right there, and having to deal with, I think, another sword for the first time. I guess Toon Link has a sword, but it's much smaller.
No,
and Citric,
they're both tiny swords.
Yeah, I think Mii Swordfighters does extend a little bit farther.
It's a tiny sword or a large knife.
But wow, that is 4 in a row? Is that a 0 to death from Citric?
No!
82% out of the gates from Citric. I mean, who knows if we're even going to get to see Pubaduba this game. Citric, 91% to 0, has not gotten hit yet. And is he going to get hit at all? A nice Nair up to 99, 106%.
Just do uppy, Pyramid or uppy again. Come on, it would be so funny.
Takes 8%, now 22, but still so far ahead. A jab lock into F smash. This Lucina does not want to go out like that.
This Lucina knows what the punishment is if they get out for 0 stocks taken.
Yeah, beautiful Beautiful play coming out from both of these players. The Lucina doing a great job to recover, but Citric keeping up the pressure. He's not letting it. He's not getting in his own head. He's staying, doing what he knows is going to work, throwing out these projectiles, throwing out the neutral airs.
Move.
Yeah, and I think at this point, maybe just go for an up B out of shield or something like that. Maybe go for another up B now. I would love to see it. I don't know if it would work.
Start spamming up Bs, my dude.
Yeah, the up B does kill very efficiently. Lucina goes for, I think was going for a back air. And does that kill?
No.
Barely doesn't kill. Let's see what Citric goes for.
Anything kills
Lucina
at
makes
this
it back
point.
to ledge, but gets hit by the chakra.
Fair.
And that's the forward air, taking it down to the
All
last
right.
player, 6-3. And Citric doesn't lose a stock. Incredible
We
stuff
are
coming out.
6-3. We have lost these though.
We have no, don't say that.
The Luigi will never go away.
I mean, I think it's going to be that Pokemon trainer coming
It
out
is
again.
Pokemon trainer, probably.
But I mean, Citric took a stock against PT that last time, and honestly, I think even though that PT took 3 stocks to 2,
I'm just worried about
3 stocks to 1 actually.
I don't know why. I have a fear of 2 things from that Pokemon trainer. You want to know what they are?
Squirtle and Charizard.
Yeah, side B and neutral B. I don't know why. I have a really weird fear of this water wind box right now.
Oh, I'm really hoping not to see any water wind boxes, although it does line up nicely into Mesaur Fighter's up B. But yeah, I mean, Citric, I think, dealt more percentage in the 2 stocks that the Pokemon trainer had than the Pokemon trainer did to Citric in all 3 of them. Just able to find some cheap kills out of nowhere. I think it was... that PT player really clutched it out, but it's so much harder to clutch when you have to go through 2 entire players. I mean, did it last time, but as soon as you get through Citric, who has been putting on the performance of his life, maybe career, definitely his time where I've seen him play. But
And
then after that...
This is the 3 seed.
Yeah.
Versus the 17 seed.
3, I think it's 19.
Is it
even.
19?
3 seed versus 19 seed.
This should
and
not be happening.
Five Towns College, they got to the playoffs and they turned it up. Pooba Dooba, T-Sizzle, Citric, Fire Sonic Loose, they want to be here and they want to take it all the way.
They want to go out and win.
I really think they could. I really think they can. And yeah, even if you get through Citric, you got Pooba Dooba in the back. How do you break through that?
Don't say that out loud. He might come back out
It's
of
true.
the...
It's true. Maybe
He might
we'll see
come back.
Luigi out of nowhere.
He might come out of the gas, the mist.
Yeah, let's take a look at the bracket and see what's at stake if we're able to win here. I mean, right now, the only 2 matches that haven't been recorded yet are this one, which is still going on, and who we'll be playing against next. But the Malloy Lions are another one from our bracket, and they're making it all the way up. Malloy Lions making it all
we're
the
going
way
against Malloy?
to... no, not yet.
No, the future maybe.
In the future, maybe. I mean, we would have to meet them in the finals.
You know what? I'll take that.
Yeah, if the Sound wins this one, then they'll be playing up against New York Tech or Albion. But it's time to get into it. There's that PT.
The trainer.
Oh man, I'm excited.
We got Leaf and our Squirtle. He charged up fully. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, maybe not. But neither of these players having to jump off the edge. It is 3 stocks to 3 stocks. The Squirtle going for those combos that we have seen literally every time. There's that neutral B that you were scared of, but facing the wrong way. So maybe you were scared of it for no reason. A nice landing forward air into the F tilt. Both of these players just trading hits, 66 to 52. It is close.
Man, isn't that the shiny Squirtle colors? That looks really nice.
It does look really nice. This Ivysaur, not the best.
No.
The gray bulb on top is
Ew.
not looking the best.
No.
But a nice
Using that
up
bulb
B.
though very well.
Yeah, using all those leaves very well too. A nice forward air. Goes for the up B, barely misses it. That would have killed. Going for these forward smashes on ledge, those can be really hard to deal with from Ivysaur, but Citric working around them nicely, throwing that Chakram directly into the Charizard, and Charizard reading a roll maybe, smash attacks the wrong way, allowing Citric to live for just a little bit until that up smash comes out.
I was about to say, this is a 3-stage boss fight.
Yeah.
We're up to the final phase.
And immediately Squirtle comes out to try and get those combos started again. There's down throw, there's up air. That's it for now. Only 17%, pretty low compared to what the Squirtle was doing, especially to Fire Sonic Loose. But
Oh, he knew it was coming.
there's down air, misses the back air, and Citric responds very well with a forward air of his own. Throwing out these shurikens, does get forward aired by the Ivysaur, goes for a grab, down throw into up B, misses. That
He thought
is
I was going to
huge.
scrub double jump.
Yeah, I thought it might have. Goes for that forward smash yet again, but has been missing that one quite a bit. Don't think it's landed once. Citric making it back to stage, throwing out that landing forward air yet again. Not getting the best punish out of it though, and a beautiful up air from this Ivysaur.
Citric, we just need you to take one stock. That's all we need, did.
Yeah, keep us in the advantage, but I mean, some great reads coming out. Reads the jump, and I mean, 119%, pretty much any big hit kills for Mii Sword Fighter. Not a ton of kill moves, but definitely not none. You've got those back airs. You've got that up B. Let's see if we can land one now. Definitely do not want to be stuck on ledge again against this Ivysaur. Rolls in and does make it back to center. Gets hit by the Leaf Blade and then grabbed. And that up B hits, almost kills, but just doesn't. A nice
Wait.
up
No.
B. Doesn't kill because it's
I'm waiting
all
for
the
the
way
side B.
stage.
That's their plan.
Yeah, back throw, doesn't kill. Goes for the Fire Breath, but the Shuriken knocks the Charizard player out of it. Goes for the neutral air too. Citric going off stage to get this kill, makes it back to stage.
How did that
barely.
snap to ledge?
I don't know. I mean, that up B goes a long way, but the up smash out of shield does take it, and a 3-stock from Binghamton University brings this down to last player, 3 stocks for each team. Pick your head up high, though. Guess who's coming in?
We need you to do one thing, my dude. One thing. We need one stock. Now this is a fair game. This is the last thing we wanted.
Yeah, we did not want to play fair. We wanted to play dirty. But yeah.
Last game, last stock.
Man.
This might be it.
It cannot get more intense than this. And you know, I hate to see it. Citric was doing incredible. And you know, that first stock was keeping it pretty even, but that PT player is just popping off.
We couldn't get any strong moves off.
Yeah, no finishers coming out. There was that one up B, but unfortunately had to send all the way across the far side of the stage, and so wasn't able to get a kill with it. But
That
you know
up
who throws
smash-
out a lot of smash attacks, a lot of kill moves?
Who?
Pubaduba. And he is coming in next, the last man standing from Five Towns College.
He's the king
The
on our.
clutch god.
He's the king on the tower right now. We can't lose him.
Whew. And I mean, Binghamton is feeling the exact same way. This is going to be intense because that Pokemon trainer has been putting in work this entire time.
Wait, have they gone up against each other?
I think they have. I believe it was 1 stock taken on either side, or maybe 2 stocks for Pubaduba and 1 for the PT. Yeah, it was 1 stock taken by each of the players last time they played against each other. So pretty even. I know Pubaduba was able to take the stock first, so if that counts for anything, maybe we're reading too much into this, but with so much tension right here in Studio 400, I mean, we're just grasping at straws for anything that could tell us what's happening.
I'm becoming my other friend. I'm looking too much into the data.
Yeah.
That always fails him. You have to not think. Flip a coin.
You know, I'm going to say if I was in the esports room now next to Pubaduba, I would not tell him not to think.
Stop thinking. Flip a coin. That's how you win.
Incredible coaching advice coming out.
Incredible.
I'm sure that's what Coach Evan Leiter is telling him right now.
That's what I do with sports bets. Just
go
don't
for
think.
50-50s. Don't think, man.
Don't think. You will win.
Whew. I mean, there is something to say about that confidence, though. You know, confidence that you're going to get those 50-50s. That goes a long way.
Gamble.
And
You
here we
will
go.
win. Remember, we either win or we lose. It's a 50-50.
50-50, win or lose, 3-3. Let's see how Pubaduba does. Up against this PT, the scourge of our team so far, taking more stocks than anyone
Spit
on
that
either
out.
team. And
What?
it looks like it's a lag check. Oh, they're making us wait even longer. Come on, guys.
I was about to have a heart attack. Like, why are we SDing?
Come on, guys. I want to see the match.
We want a show.
Yeah, we are getting word from Studio that one did not count. So
Imagine if it did
still
count.
Smash Bros to be played. I need a massage after this one. I am tense. I am on the edge of my seat. I'm actually sitting right in the middle of my seat.
I
But
need to write an essay after this. I don't want the tags.
jeez. Well, maybe you'll be inspired by how well Pubaduba plays, or maybe you'll just be so tired from yelling about the Super Smash Bros. Being played on screen.
I think depending on how this match goes, I think the latter might be true.
Yeah. I mean, if they win, do you think it's going to revitalize you to do your essay, or?
No, I still have to go do an essay.
Either way, after this, it's going downhill. I know as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to sleep. But
All right, back to
got to
the match.
get even more tired now. Let's ramp up for the big finale. 3 players.
It's always PS2. It's never not been PS2.
PS2, greatest stage in the game. Pubaduba off to a great lead, 22% to 0.
First blood from Pubaduba.
And he is running back, does not want to get hit by these Squirtle combos, does not want to get sent off stage, goes for the up smash, and another up smash, 61%, but we saw this last time.
I want me some turtle soup.
Yeah. Squirtle lands a back air, but not able to follow up with anything else. Pubaduba goes for the grab, but barely whiffs it, and gets that reflect on the Razor Leaf. Maybe Ivysaur starting to think twice about sending that one out. Goes for the neutral B, not a move you see often from Ivysaur, and another reflect.
He's
into the F smash. A beautiful F smash, a whiffed grab from the Ivysaur, maybe missed the dash, and Pubaduba punishes perfectly. The nice Squirtle combo coming out, but only gets 34% to 0. But Pubaduba up an entire stock pretty much, and he wants to keep this lead. Not time to panic. This Pokemon trainer is clutch. Gets a nice jab, not going for too much, and that's what Pubaduba does. He does not get flashy. He does not go crazy. He gets the hits that he knows matter, and he cleans up.
That was close.
Yeah, that could have been scary. That Ivysaur down air is huge.
It spikes. That hitbox is as big as the moon.
Almost as big as Pyra's, huh?
No, it's just a moon hitbox.
It is. Ginormous, that and the up air. But another reflect. I mean, this Ivysaur really has to stop throwing out these Razor Leafs, or maybe just keep getting hit by the reflects. 93 to 70, so Pubaduba still in the percentage lead, in the stock lead, and in a very good position, just keeping this Ivysaur on ledge, getting the reflex, beating out every move, and
what are you doing?
Pubaduba is unstoppable.
Why is he going off ledge?
Yep, yeah, and maybe not the best thing to do on Dr. Mario. This Bowser gimping Pubaduba did hurt him before, but a beautiful recovery going over top of the Bowser and air dodging to ledge, looking for something. Excuse me, I got Bowser on the mind. That is a Charizard.
Man.
Both big fire breathers.
I know they're fire lizards, but come on.
Yeah, I mean, let's just get right back to the match. Pubaduba with an up air kill and keeping the percentage going, not even reaching 100 on his first stock.
Oh, this is good.
60%.
We're at the Charizard. That squirrel's the bane of our existence. This Charizard's nice and easy.
Yeah.
Let's make us some fried lizard.
I mean, that is a nice tech chase, but Pubaduba getting the air dodge to just dodge away and not let this Charizard get anything crazy. Maybe going to go off stage, goes for the up air, keeping the Charizard away from the ledge, and Charizard gets a back throw. I think that might kill. Doesn't
no, he's
quite
fine.
kill, but it's close.
I think he jumped. Oh, good, and he gets another up B. He's fine.
Pubaduba making it back to ledge, barely, but still losing the stock eventually to that up smash. 89%
That
for the
Squirtle is
Pokemon
out.
trainer.
I fear the Squirtle more than anything.
Yeah, Pubaduba, I mean, if it is the Squirtle, only one good hit, that's 106% to a Squirtle, and the PT player knows that, goes to the Ivysaur immediately. Maybe not as good combos, but does this back throw kill? No, Pubaduba not even going for it,
Just
goes
going
for the back air. Beautiful mix-up, beautiful play. He is not feeling the pressure at all. Goes for a roll behind, looking for a grab and a back throw, doesn't quite get it, but playing very patient. Yeah, getting those reflectors, not letting any damage get chipped onto him. Takes 22, but 137 to 22 and a stock lead.
Back air.
That's a back air.
And we
Cleans
live
it up.
another day.
Why did we doubt him, Thomas? Why would we ever doubt Pubaduba?
Because the last match didn't go so well.
I mean, it didn't, but that's the difference, is this time we had Pubaduba in the back, and he absolutely dominated. That is quarterfinals for Five Towns College.
The key was getting Lucina out of the way.
Yeah.
That was the key.
And you know what? Citric did his job. We said if Citric takes that one stock and it's 3-3, with Pubaduba being up against literally anyone, it's gonna go Five Towns College's way. I was never wrong. I used my brain, and my brain said Pubaduba all the way.
I mean, I stopped thinking, then we won.
Yeah, maybe that's what we needed. Maybe we just needed you to turn off your mind. And, you know, now it's time for you to go turn it back on. Go do your essay. It's time for me to fix my voice. Maybe take some, what are they even called, man?
We'll be back next
Breath
week.
mints. Anyway, yeah, we'll be back next week. Thanks for tuning in. More Smash coming up. Yep. We don't know who's coming in against us.
We got a 50-50 between what two? We got
50-50 between New York Tech, SSBu, and Albion College.
New York ain't winning.
I mean, let's see. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, so Five Towns College will be advancing to that top row of the lower bracket. Not the lower bracket, but just the one on the bottom. They're not actually behind. But regardless, more Smash Bros. To be played next week. And, you know, I'm starting to believe that Five Towns can take it all the way.
No, we're not going to take it all the way, but we can at least get the semis.
So,
I believe in semis.
yeah,
Let's
Make
have
sure you
reasonable
tune
goals.
in next week when Five Towns takes it all the way to semis. We'll see you then.